service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim
Let's
West.
face it, sometimes local is just better. Locally grown, locally sourced, shop local, eat local. But what about local expertise? At Allstate, Russ Blejo is just that, a local. So contact Uniontown area Allstate agent Russ Blejo so Russ can help you with protection that's right for you and the things you love most. Allstate, are you in good hands? Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Going on now at Chevrolet.
Get a new 2022 Chevy Trax with all-wheel drive for only $269 per month. Stop in for a test drive or visit charperchevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease is for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles yearly with $2,999 cash credit, equity down, 60 and lease loyalty or lease conquest. Payment of tax, title fees, and for payment. Sale ends October 31st, 2022. While supplies last. Call dealer for all of the details at 724-929-8000.
Stop by Big Al's Market and Six-Pack Shop on North Gallatin Avenue in Uniontown. Family owned and operated by Phil Lucioni and Dominic Sabatini, Big Al's features 2 one-topping pizzas and a 2-liter for $21.99. Or try an Italian hoagie and a 20-ounce drink for $6.99. Check out some of Big Al's other homemade food items, including pasta salads, macaroni salads, and deli items. Big Al's Market and Six-Pack Shop, 72 North Gallatin Avenue. Phone 724-550-4252.
School's back in session, and only Zoom from Armstrong can keep you connected to what matters most. Zoom is internet made easy, and that means homework made easy. Zoom Extreme now offers the fastest speeds and unlimited data. Stream, search, video chat, whatever the assignment, Zoom has you covered. And HomePass by Plume keeps your kids safe online with real-time threat protection and advanced security features. Visit ArmstrongOneWire.com today to find the Zoom level that's right for your family.
Just as your local state.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple.
We're back here at Falcon Stadium. Brian Morozak along with Steve Super, Gary Frankhauser, and Tony Hanula. Jerry Dupay behind the camera on our Facebook Live video feed. Steve is our starting lineups to being brought to you by Southwestern Gastrointestinal Specialists in Uniontown. Problems of the digestive tract or no picnic? Get help today. Call SWGI in Uniontown at 724-437-7677. Steve, take it away.
Okay, for the Falcons on defense, they employ a 4-4 look. Defensive line from left to right is number 50, Glenn Strickler. He's a freshman. Tucker Bloom, a senior, number 67, is the left tackle. Right tackle, Tyler Galis. He's a sophomore, number 57. And the defensive end on the right side, Matthew Miller, a 6'3", 200-pound junior. Linebackers from left to right, number 27, Jake Sanzone. Number 15, Michael Lancaster. Number 28, Dakota Nicholson. And number 22, Bruce Giles. From defensive backs from left to right, Caden McBride, number 4. He's probably one of their best players athletically. Mickens, number 24, a safety. Gabe Ruggieri, another safety, number 3. And Talon Barrett, number 2, is the cornerback on the right side. Offensively for the Falcons, if I can get my pages, they're all a little bit torn up here. Had a few issues before the game, but Michael Hollis is your left tackle, Tyler Galis, left guard, Jacob Lee is the center, Crew Harwell, the right guard, and Spencer Schaefer is your right tackle. Quarterback Anthony Piasaki is number 5. Talon Barrett, Jaden McBride, and Matthew Millers are your wideouts. And Gabe Ruggieri is your halfback, and also John Malone will see time. They all rotate at fullback as well, and Giles and Mickens will also see time in the backfield for the Falcons. For the Mustangs, defensively, for the Mustangs tonight, Caden Friel, number 55. He's wearing 55 tonight, not 12. He's your left end. John Pletcher is your left tackle. Billy Barton is your right tackle. Lucas Ferens is defensive end on the right side. Linebackers, Josiah Lewis, Tristan Baker, Parker Hoff, and Leland Lehue are your linebackers. In the defensive secondary, Antoine Black, Rafel, and Gallagher. Gallagher gets the start tonight for the Mustangs. On the offense, Devin Krybowski is your left tackle. Andrew Molina, the left guard. Josh Kelly is your center. Billy Barton, right guard. Caden Friel is right tackle. Ferens is your tight end. Gallagher at quarterback. and the wide receivers are Black and Rayfield, and the running back, Brian, help me out, is at Hoff. They're going to use Hoff tonight at running back. And
he'll be the H-back, Steve.
Yeah.
It'll actually be Jaden Tucker and Tristan Baker at the tailback position.
Okay. My sheet's got a little torn up here.
That's all right. No problem at all. We're actually out on the deck outside the press box tonight. Jerry Dupay off to our left. Brian Morozak along with Steve Supergan, Gary Frankhauser, Tony Hanola helping us out with stats again tonight. Of course, Nick Barczyk back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios. A nice night for football. Actually feels like football weather here. Last week of the WPIAL high school football regular season, and the Connellsville Falcons and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs set to go at it tonight, guys.
Should be a good one. Should be a good one. And
Gary, some of your thoughts here before kickoff.
Well, as we said in the pregame, it's going to be very important for both teams to see who gets off quickly, and especially for the Mustangs, as the last two games we saw against Trinity and Ringgold, they just came out a little flat to start the game and provided for the momentum on the opposition, which made those games more competitive than maybe we thought they were going to be. But tonight I think Connellsville has some emotion also to try to get the win over the cross-county rival, the Mustangs, and try to spoil their end of the season.
Connellsville, after going 0-10 last year, a pair of wins this year. They won their opener at Albert Gallatin 16-13, also knocked off Ringgold 20-6. And if you remember last week, Laurel Highlands actually struggled against Ringgold early on.
Yeah, they really did. They got outgained by more than double in the first half, and they were able to get a couple big plays and get the lead. And in the second half, they kind of just took over, and a couple more big plays, and they were able to kind of pull away. But it was, if you weren't watching the scoreboard and if you missed a couple big plays, you'd have thought Ringgold actually had the better of the Mustangs for 3/4 of that football game last week.
The statistics showed that in the first half. They really outgained the Mustangs. They outplayed them on defense, and the Mustangs really had to come back in the second half and concentrate on doing their fundamentals, and that's going to be here again this evening. And we spoke earlier also about the penalties. We cannot have those pre-snap penalties and the 15-yard personal fouls that really are drive stoppers.
And guys, we actually lost our video feed here for whatever reason, so I'm trying to get that back up. So let you guys take it away until I get situated.
Well, the Falcons are going to kick off going from right to left on your screen or your radio dial, and one of their kicker is Zavachkin, and he's number 13. I was watching him in pregame warmups, and he has got one of the better legs. Our guy's pretty good too, Radcliffe, but he's a really good punter, and has got a really good leg on the kicks too. So let's. Gallagher is obviously they've scouted that. He's positioned at the 9-yard line, so he's waiting here.
Do a little quick kick here and a little scoop off to the near side. Look, that's a live ball, but it goes out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Apologize for some of the folks on the video feed. We lost our feed for whatever reason, but we're back, and you didn't miss anything. That was the opening kickoff. Laurel Highlands will have the football first, working left to right, as we describe it. The Mustangs in their away whites with blue numbers, red trim. Connellsville in their away blues with white numbers.
Well, not a bad idea to try that little trickery there on the opening kickoff. You don't, certainly with Gallagher back deep, that's a dangerous situation. And even though he could kick it deep, they took a chance. And actually, that pick kick was a little bit softer. They might have had a shot at it.
Mustangs will start here from their own 48-yard line, and that's not Rodney Gallagher in at quarterback. He's in the slot. He'll get here on the jet sweep, fumble the football. They're going to call that an incomplete pass.
It is an incomplete pass, yeah. They pitched it forward, and he thought he was going to keep running with it, but he dropped it, so that's an incompleter.
Actually lined Parker Hoff up as the quarterback. He's the emergency quarterback tonight. We mentioned no John Duke and also Noah Lyon. I think he's dressed tonight, but expected to be limited. So the Mustangs trying to show a different look there early on. So it's 2nd and 10. Line of scrimmage, the Laurel Highlands 48-yard line. Again, the Mustangs working left to right. And you still have Hoff back there in the backfield. He's going to take the snap and has a protector back to each side. So he'll take it, and the handoff goes up the middle here, and that's Jaden Tucker. Tucker into Connellsville territory inside the 45. He'll get run out of bounds at the 42-yard line, right near the first down sticks. We'll see where they rule him out. The official on the far side actually ruling him out at the 43, and I think about a yard short, so you need a 10, got 9. That'll bring up 3rd down and 1.
Yep. And they're keeping Gallagher in the slot, which is interesting. And
maybe West Virginia called and said they had to put him out there.
Yeah, well.
Even a tougher look when the Mustangs really don't have their next two available quarterbacks. Of course, C.J. Soltis out for the season. And here's the run from Parker Hoff. And Hoff a first down inside the 40 and Hoff down to the 36-yard line. So Parker picking up 6 there for the Mustangs to move the sticks here at the 11:42 mark of the opening quarter, just underway. Laurel Highlands on their opening drive against the Connellsville Falcons.
Well, nice play, nice run by Hoff.
And they're going to keep Parker in there.
Showing some running ability.
And he'll flip it forward this time to Rodney Gallagher, trying to turn the corner here on the near side. Shreds a tackle, gets inside the 30 down to the 28-yard line. So for Rodney, that's a 6, maybe 7-yard run there for the Mustangs. And it'll bring up second down and short, second and a short 3.
Gain of about 8 yards on the play, second down.
You talk about mixing things up. This is certainly something we did not expect to see. Parker Hoff as the quarterback to get this game underway, and he fumbles the snap. He's going to try to regain. He'll take the run with a little open space inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line, Parker Hoff.
Well, that's when a ball gets put on the ground, a fumble, and everybody senses it and sees it, the defense has a tendency to lose their assignments and go straight to the football. And that time it benefited the Mustangs as Hoff was able to gather himself, pick it up, and go around the right side for a nice game.
Down to the 19-yard line, another pitch forward to Rodney Gallagher. Will be considered a pass. He's inside the 15, inside the 10.
Penalty,
flag on the play,
back.
cuts back at the 5. He's into the end zone for a Mustang touchdown. This one likely coming back.
Yep, that's going to be Black out there in the corner. It's on the sideline. Pushed one of the Connellsville defenders into the cheerleader section, and the official threw the flag.
That's going to nullify that 19-yard touchdown run. It'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. And now push the football back to the Connellsville 22.
It's going to be a first down and 12.
Actually, only about a 3-yard penalty since it was a spot foul. So it'll be first down and about 13. Line of scrimmage, the Connellsville 22 on the far hash mark.
First down and 12, 13.
Well, this is something that they are going to put on film, and anyone they're going to be playing in the playoffs is going to have to consider this.
And Hoff still in the shotgun. Inside run going there to Tristan Baker, and Baker inside the 10, upended at the 5. And Baker ruled down here
Tristan Baker
right around the 3-yard line.
Well, good job by Baker. And Hoff doing a good job of running the read option. We haven't seen him throw yet. Of course, I guess some of those are considered passes with those little flips to Gallagher. But
first and goal now from the 4. Hoff calling his own number, run across the right side of the line, and he's in. Parker Hoff for the rushing touchdown from 4 yards out, his second touchdown of the season. And Laurel Highlands takes an early 6-0 lead here at the 10-13 mark of the opening quarter.
Well, a little experiment by the Mustangs, and they might have found themselves a quarterback and a little better offense heading into the playoffs. Hoff looked pretty good running the show there.
Laurel Highlands striking first. Now Harry Radcliffe on for the extra point. Leland Layhew to hold. And Leland puts it down. Harry's kick is up on the way, and that kick is good. So it's Laurel Highlands 7, Connellsville nothing. 10-13 left here in the opening quarter. We're back at 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Attorneys from all over the state and nation advertise in southwestern Pennsylvania for personal injury and workers' comp cases. But most of them send their assistants to do the legwork. You might not even meet your attorney until your first hearing.
We're local attorneys, Davis & Davis. We meet directly with our clients, including free consultation. There are no fees until you receive money on your case. If you've been injured, call Davis & Davis, representing you and your neighbors yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Call 724-437-2799.
Casey's Sports Cafe, owned and operated by the Vernon family and located at 243 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown, is announcing that starting October 3rd, they will have new evening hours. New hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come in at Casey's Sports Cafe and check out their new menu items and entrees. Casey's can also cater your next event. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Casey's is the place to eat. And starting October 3rd, new evening hours. Phone 724-550-4126 for Casey's Sports Cafe.
Harry Radcliffe to kick off here for Laurel Highlands, sending it away on the far side, and the ball goes off the chest of Connellsville's Talon Barrett into the end zone. Barrett now trying to regain. He'll get back across the 10 down to the 12-yard line. But a mistake there from Barrett, just couldn't hang on.
Yeah, normally I think when the ball goes in the end zone like that, even if it hits someone, it should be a touchback. And I think the other official is telling the referee that, which is odd. The referee should know that. And let's see if they put this out at the 20.
Yeah, I don't think he saw it go into the end zone, so it is going to come out to the 20.
Yeah. I don't know how he couldn't have seen it go in the end zone. He was almost stepping on the ball.
The ball was up and went into the end zone, which required a touchback.
So they are going to make the correction there. Steve, they heard you.
Yeah.
Actually, do have the officials mic'd up, which helps out tonight. And the Mustangs scoring on their opening drive, showing us a little bit of a different look.
Parker Hobb, friendly to the official, saying he didn't see it. I mean, that'd be almost impossible for him not to see that.
Opening touchdown drive, 8 plays, 53 yards, and capped off by that Hoff. Long touchdown run, but Connellsville trying to answer back, and a big run here to Mustang territory down to the Laurel Highlands 42-yard line, and that's Bruce Giles breaking that one off.
Giles, wow, what speed out of the block there, coming right up the middle.
40-yard line.
We were told, Steve, that Connellsville is going to mix up a lot of personnel, especially at the tailback and fullback positions. Giles, a 5'6", 162 junior, breaking off that run for Connellsville. Now Anthony Piasecki, the quarterback, and flags come in. We'll get a false start here against Connellsville.
Galis, number 57, just jumped a little early. He was pulling on the play. He was going to go to the right, looked like a sweep, and he just jumped a fraction early.
Our live video stream tonight, courtesy of Shop and Save, Walnut Hill Plaza, Uniontown, and the Catholic War Veterans, post 1669 in Hopwood. Now first and 15, line of scrimmage, Laurel Highlands 48. Piasecki under center, 2 eye backs, wide outs each side, and they'll go back here to Bruce Giles up the middle, gets inside the 45, down close to the 42-yard line. So Giles getting some of that penalty yardage back, got 6 back to bring up second down and 9.
Giles, 5'6", 162 pounds. I don't know if he looks that big from here, but he is shifty and he's fast. So the Mustangs are going to have trouble. They're going to have to watch out for him.
Piasecki back under center. More of a pro-style offense. He fumbled the snap, went right back to the fullback. It got scooped up and brought back to the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play, and that was Wyatt Hall, who made the quick recovery there for Connellsville to bring up third down and 9.
Nice job by Hall to pick up the ball, save the play. At least he saved it from being a big loss, and now the Falcons have third down and 9.
Line of scrimmage, the Mustang 42. Again, Connellsville with the big run from Bruce Giles on this drive. Giles a 38-yard run.
Falcons have yet to throw the ball downfield, and they've got some pretty good receivers. You got to watch for number 4 out there on the wing.
Jaden McBride.
Yeah.
Now flags come in here again right at the snap.
Mustangs were offside on the left side.
You're right on that, Gary. Encroachment call against the Mustangs. So Connellsville gets a free 5 here. Down to the Laurel Highlands 37-yard line. It'll be third down and 4.
And that'll probably change the play for the Falcons. Let's see what they dial up here.
They don't have any stats on Connellsville. They did not have those available for us. So I don't know too much as far as how pass-heavy Piasecki and the Falcons are.
Well, I got some my typical notes from Coach Edenfield, and they say that he likes to throw it, and he's got some good receivers.
A triple right set here. Backside screen, almost intercepted.
Wow.
Almost picked off. It was overthrown, and Rodney Gallagher was there and almost picked it off for Laurel Highlands.
Connellsville had it overloaded to the right with 3 receivers and only 2 defenders out there on the right side for the Mustangs, but the play was called to the left, so Connellsville unable to take advantage of that mismatch.
Mickens and McBride, the go-to receivers for the Falcons, and you wonder here, you're in a spot in the field. Now they kind of changed personnel. This is really a spot where a punt doesn't do a lot of good if he punts it in. They got a really good punter.
Call timeout.
They're going to call timeout and think about it.
So we'll take one as well. 7:52 left here in the opening quarter. 7-0. Mustangs are back in 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Keep your legal needs close to home. Attorney Vincent T. Berry specializes in criminal justice, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. Attorney T. Berry is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to Attorney Vince T. Berry. It will be the only call you need to make. Call 724-430-0300. That's 724-430-0300.
NovaCare Rehabilitation is now in Masontown. Using a personalized plan of care and one-on-one sessions, NovaCare gives you an advantage in rehabilitation. Dr. Haley Cruiser and our professional staff are certified to use industry-leading treatments, including LVST Big Therapy for Parkinson's disease, which increases mobility, improves balance, and decreases time necessary to complete tasks. These services supplement NovaCare's exceptional orthopedic, concussion, and vestibular dysfunction resources. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call our new Masontown office on Route 21 McClellantown Road at 724-491-5220.
They came back from the timeout a little quick. Piasecki trying to scramble out to the far side, reaching for the first down sticks. Did not get it, so the Mustangs will take over on downs.
Almost had it, and it was a nice design play, but Mustangs up to the task and forced him out of bounds. He reached for it, and he came up probably a yard or two short, and the Mustangs will take over.
The Mustangs, who scored on their opening drive on the 4-yard touchdown run from Parker Hoff, will take over here at their own 35. Again, working left to right as we describe it. 7:44 left here in the opening quarter. Laurel Highlands leading Connellsville 7-0.
Gallagher in at quarterback now.
He'll take the snap, roll out to the near side. He'll throw a little quick out pass hauled in there by Caleb Rayful. And Rayful
took a big shot.
Able to get down to the 45-yard line, right near first down for Laurel Highlands.
The only thing with Hoff at quarterback, we don't know. He may be able to throw well, but he hasn't shown. They haven't let him throw one down the field yet. So that kind of puts the Shields a little bit out of the game, right? So if you're not going to throw down the field and Black.
First and 10 now from the 45. He did have the first down. Now Rodney rolling out to the far side. Another quick out. Pass hauled in close to another Mustang first down. Might be about a half yard short. And again, we apologize. Lost the video feed. We'll try to get it back up. Not sure what's causing this tonight. We've been pretty lucky all year not having issues with our live video.
First down. A very generous spot there by the official. It looked like he caught it, and he was in front of the line, and they gave it to him.
Gary, I'll let you and Steve take this here for a moment while I get us back up.
Sure.
Hoff back in. Now they got Gallagher at quarterback, and they give it to
Hoff up the middle again, and he's just powers his way up for about another 9-yard run.
Carry.
Yeah, 9 yards, going to be close to a first down. They're going to mark him just shy, about a yard short.
In 3 plays, the Mustangs have gone from their own 35 to the Connellsville 36-yard line. So
Gallagher,
big chunks.
Gallagher in at quarterback. He's got 2 wide outs to the right. He's going to roll out. And he fires a guy, has a man. That's the Shields, and he comes down with it, but then it gets hit, and the ball gets jarred loose.
That was Gabe Ruggieri with a big hit there for Connellsville, number 3, to dislodge that from the Shields. He had it for a second, but the big hit shook it loose.
Big George down in Delaware waving his foam finger on that one. He waved it too early. George, you got to wait till he makes the catch.
So the 4th play, this will be the 5th play of the drive for the Mustangs. And as you said, Gallagher in a quarterback in this drive, Steve.
Baker to the right. You got the Shields in the slot to the right.
Welcome back in our Facebook Live audience. Going to apologize losing the feed as Gallagher takes the snap, takes it himself inside the 30 down to the 28-yard line. So Rodney, a 7-yard run there for the Mustangs and a first down. And again, for you folks just hopping back on, we're not sure what's causing some of these outages tonight. And we're outside here at Connellsville High School. We're just as good as our Wi-Fi and bandwidth are out here. So sometimes things happen. The Mustangs another first down here at the Connellsville 28-yard line. And a timeout taken. Official's timeout.
Official timeout.
He wants to look at, we got a
equipment issue.
Yeah, I think Pletcher. Is that Pletcher 52 or is that
53?
Yeah.
Try the 6th first down of the game for the Mustangs. Gallagher with Tucker off to his right. Twin receivers to the far side. Single coverage to the near side. Now Keandre coming in motion. He'll get the flip forward inside the 30. Blockers out in front inside the 25. Little juke at the 20. And finally running into a wall of Falcons down at the 19-yard line. See where they mark him out here. He'll be just shy of another Mustang first down.
Yeah, he's going to be about 2 yards shy. They're going to mark him around the 20. And he needs to get to the He's just outside the 20. He needs to just get just close to the 18, so it's almost probably about 2 yards. Only second down, though. Second and short is a good a play caller's dream. He can pretty much do whatever he wants here.
Line of scrimmage, the 20. As Gallagher out of the shotgun on the 2nd and 2. Takes the snap, rolls to the near side, throws into the end zone. Man open, it's Keandre. Did he get in? Yes, he did.
Yep.
Rodney Gallagher to Keandre to Shields on the touchdown hookup to give Laurel Highlands a 13-0 lead here, the 5:18 mark of the opening quarter.
Well, you had Black and the Shields going down the left side, going basically straight down the field, and the defenders kind of went with Black more toward the center, and it left the Shields wide open in the corner, in the front corner of the end zone, and the ball just took a little while to get there, but he was able to catch it, take the hit, and score.
Now Harry for the extra point. Lehue puts it down. Kick up on the way, and that kick is good from Harry Radcliffe. A 14-0 lead for Laurel Highlands over Connellsville. 5:18 left here in the first. We're back in 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Hi, I'm Cameron.
And I'm McKenna.
And we're here to tell you about our youth groups.
Every Thursday at Trinity United Presbyterian Church in Uniontown, we sing songs, play games, and learn about the Bible.
We also have special activities throughout the year, such as video game parties, Nerf nights, and bowling, along with other activities.
The fun starts at 5:30.
Join us for a great time of food, fun, and fellowship.
Youth group every Thursday at Trinity Presbyterian Church.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday 9 till 5 and Saturdays 8 till 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Rags a call today at 724-439-3228 for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
Back here at Falcon Stadium, Harry Radcliffe to kick it away for the Mustangs. Goes back to the 2-yard line. The Falcons here on the run back. That's Bruce Giles taking it back. And he lose the football? Yes, he did. Ball's loose. And Connellsville able to get it back.
Fumble on the return.
That was recovered there by Jake Sanzone, number 27.
Number 27 got the return, or got the recovery. And heads up play there by the Falcons. Pretty good run by Giles to get out there. Just lost the football, but his man was there to pick it up for him, and the Falcons
have a lot of work to do, though, guys. Down 2 scores here already. Piasecki under center, inside run. That's Giles again. Giles across the 35 up to the 36-yard line. 3-yard gain there from Giles to bring up 2nd down and 7.
This is kind of what we've seen all season from the Mustangs. They give up yards in between the 20s, and then for some reason when they get the teams get inside the really the 40, 30-yard line, the Mustangs seem to tighten up, and that's a mark of a good team, good coaching. They're able to kind of keep the other teams out of the end zone.
2nd and 7. Piasecki back under center. Man coming in motion here to the near side. That's Jaden McBride. Setting up twin receivers to the near side of the field, but they'll keep it on the ground again here with Giles. And Giles, the power run right up the gut. Needed 7. Thinking guy just about that to move the sticks for another Connellsville first down.
It's kind of funny. I mean, he's a really small back, thin, not very tall, but he is a powerful little runner. And he did a good job there, and he gets in the hole quickly, and then he's not afraid to take on a hit. Good running by Giles.
Giles 4 carries, 54 yards already in this game for Connellsville. Broke off the 1 on their opening drive in Laurel Highlands territory. They'll go back in his direction again across the 45 up to the 47-yard line. 3-yard gain there for Giles. Bring up 2nd and 7 again. We're down to 3:48 left here in the opening quarter. Brian Morozak along with Steve Super and Gary Frankhauser. Tony Hanola keeping stats. Jerry Dupay behind the camera on our Facebook Live video feed. And Nick Barczyk back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios. Final week of the high school football regular season. Playoff pairings will be announced tomorrow, and the Mustangs will find out who they're playing in the first round. They expect to be at home, especially if they can get a win here tonight over Connellsville.
One thing they haven't done yet is got the ball to McBride, number 4. He's kind of their go-to receiver.
They're going to keep it on the inside again. As Steve said, go to the fullback this time, and that's Wyatt Hall. And Hall just a minimal gain, maybe a yard to bring up third down and a long 6.
Yeah, they're going to keep you on your toes. They got a lot of backs, Brian, that they rotate in and out. So you're going to, the numbers at least are pretty easy to see for you.
For sure.
Connellsville wearing their all blue with white, big white numbers and a little bit of white trim, blue helmets.
Just rotating a lot of personnel here throughout the course of the evening. Coming to the line here on 3rd and 6. Piasecki back under center, offset eye behind a Mustang showing blitz, and they came across early.
Well, they had movement on the right side of the Connellsville wing back, so that could go either way.
The official from the near side is coming to make the call, so that's going to tell you it's going to be offsides.
Before the offensive line went forward, encroachment, defense, 5 yards.
Josiah Lewis jumped here on the near side.
So that's going to still keep it third down, but now it's going to be third down and probably 1. As it was 3rd and 6, so that'll probably change the play for the Falcons. You got to figure they got 2 downs to get a yard.
Line of scrimmage now, the Laurel Highlands 48-yard line. With Piasecki back under center, man coming in motion here. Jaden McBride resets in the slot left. They go back up the middle to Giles, and Giles needed 1. Didn't really get a great spot there. I thought he was able to reach forward close to the sticks. They ruled it back at the 48.
I thought he had the first down, and not a very good spot at all from the official as far as Connellsville's concerned. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
And 4th and 1, you're down 2 touchdowns already. Might as well go for it, I would think, at this juncture of the field.
One of the notes I had before from Coach Edenfield, they had to eliminate pre-snap penalties, and so they've already had the 1 with the offsides.
Now 4th and 1 will surge forward, should be enough here. Down to the 45, Piasecki on the QB keeper. Able to pick up a Connellsville first down.
Now on the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 Falcons.
1st and 10 now from the Laurel Highlands 45.
Field turf here at Connellsville looks nice with the different shaded yard. You know, every 5 yards it's a different color, makes it nice viewing.
Actually redid that I think a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it's a nice facility.
Actually still have some stadium construction ongoing. They have the visiting bleachers closed on the far side. Hope to have those up and back open for next season. Piasecki, a little pitch back here on the near side, and that one going to Capone Mickens. And Capone inside the 45, down close to the 42-yard line, just a minimal gain of maybe 3 yards. Rodney Gallagher ran him out of bounds. Bring up 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, it looked like a big play, but Mickens got around the corner, then he didn't get much. Gallagher, obviously pretty good closing speed from Gallagher, and is able to force him out of bounds for a minimal gain.
2nd and 7, line of scrimmage, the Mustang 42, ball on the left hash mark.
Still, the Falcons have yet to throw the ball very far downfield at all.
We're down under a minute left here in the opening quarter. They're down 2 touchdowns. Another inside run. This one going to Gabe Ruggieri. He lost the football. I think the Mustangs did get back on it. Caleb Rafel with the recovery, and Laurel Highlands will take over. So Rafel with the recovery as Ruggieri coughed it up.
Yeah, that was really close to being down. Connellsville did not get the benefit of that call, and that could have easily, the whistle could have been blown dead, but it came out early and probably was the right call, but it was close.
Mustangs have to like the start. We're down to 55 seconds left here in the opening quarter, and again, they're up 14-0 over Connellsville.
And this is what the Mustangs do. They give up yards and then get a turnover or make a stop, and then all of a sudden they make the other teams pay.
Connellsville had the ball there for 8 plays, over 4 minutes of possession.
And the Mustangs going back here to Parker Hoff. He's going to throw on the far side, and that one close to being intercepted. Jaden McBride was in the vicinity and could have had a pick there for Connellsville. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Now that's a tough throw for a guy that hasn't thrown at all yet, to send him out to his left and have him kind of square up and throw it across. You'd think they would at least let him roll out to the right one time and make it a little bit easier of a throw for him, but not on target there.
2nd and 10. Hoff again out of the shotgun, inside run, going there to Tristan Baker, and Baker taking this one
good hard
across midfield, getting 12 down to the 50 for a Mustang first down.
Really good hard running by Baker. Like the way he gets upfield quickly and does not hesitate and goes, and was able to slither through some of those holes that the Mustang offensive line doing a good job tonight.
Mustangs have taken control of this game early on. Another pitch pass forward there to Rodney Gallagher. Turns the corner on the far side inside the 45-40. Gallagher still going inside the 30. A little cutback down to the 27-yard line. So Rodney Gallagher picking up 23 yards there on a run for the Mustangs. Another first down with 19 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Well, I think the Mustangs have found a pretty good way to get Gallagher the ball. You just wonder if how they're going to get Black and DeShields and Rafel involved out on the outside with Hoff at quarterback.
It's going to be the final play here of the opening quarter. Let's see if the Mustangs try to get one more away, and they will. Just as the clock was going to expire, and Rod's going to throw it down the far sideline. Going up for it there was Antoine Black. And Black unable to hold on as the ball bounced off the turf and falls incomplete, and that'll end the opening quarter. So it's 14-0. Laurel Highlands over Connellsville after one. We're back with a 2nd and 60 here in the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
From chips and cracks to splits and shatters, if you need new glass, Fay West Glass Company is the one to call. Fay West Glass has served Fayette and Greene counties for over 25 years and specializes in residential glass installations and replacements, plus commercial and industrial glass. So when that window's busted or that sliding door shattered and you can't wait, Fay West is available. 724-439-8600. That's 724-439-8600. Veteran-owned Fay West Glass will earn your business.
Donnie Arthur and Bill Gerke are teaming up to wish all the area football teams and students good luck this year. Before the game, stop by Byers Beer and Wine Market on Connellsville Street. Enjoy a sandwich in their newly renovated seating area. Great food, lottery, and friendly service. All at Byers Beer and Wine Market, 180 Connellsville Street. Open Monday through Friday, 6 to 10. Saturday and Sunday, 7 to 10. Grill hours, 8 to 2 Monday through Saturday.
Back here at Falcon Stadium, start of the second quarter. Laurel Highlands driving already up 14-0. Now they're working right to left with Parker Hoffman as the Mustang quarterback right now. Little play fake. Parker calling his own number inside the 25. He'll get down to the 23-yard line. 3, maybe 4 there for Parker Hoff on 2nd and 10 to bring up 3rd down and 7.
Now Parker Hoff, that's a big kid to come on that read option. For those defensive backs, they probably don't like seeing a 5'10", 200-pound quarterback coming at him with a full head of steam. And on that last play, Brian, before the half, McBride was able to knock that ball down. That was probably pretty close to a pass interference call, but the no call there.
3rd and 7, and the Mustangs with Gallagher back in as the quarterback, and Rodney stepping up, throwing into the end zone, man wide open. Leland Layhew couldn't hang on. In and out of his hands. Wow.
Ball was almost tipped, and maybe the sight line got messed up, but that looked like the old Jackie Smith play in the Cowboys against
Super Bowl.
He was backing up, standing there just waiting for it. It was almost too easy, and now you're going to see probably Radcliffe.
Yep.
Radcliffe, where's his holder? There he goes. Layhew is coming in to hold now.
He still had his hands on his head there, Steve.
Yeah, he's 41-yard attempt. Certainly we know he's got the leg for it.
At a season-high 53 against Uniontown. He's also connected from 45 this year. Snap down from Leland. Harry, plenty of distance. That kick from 41 is good. So Harry Radcliffe continues to be deadly this year. 41-yard field goal, and the Mustangs go up 17-0. 11-12 left before halftime. We're back at 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Thanks to customers like you, Megan Ford is Westmoreland and Fayette County's #1 volume Ford dealer. It's because of this fact that we take in a lot of fresh trades every day. Megan Ford has all types of brands, and many are one-owner, local trades, and come with the balance of their factory warranty. It also goes without mentioning that we have a great selection of pre-owned Fords, many of which are Ford certified and come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Each vehicle goes through a rigorous 172-point safety inspection by Megan Ford certified technicians before we put them on our lot. And when you drive away, you'll enjoy peace of mind knowing that you have complimentary 24/7 roadside assistance if you ever need it.
Hi, I'm Chuck Smith, General Manager of Megan Ford. Why not shop our great deals for yourself by visiting MeganFord.com? You'll see a free Carfax report on all of our pre-owned, and all of our prices are marked below market value. Megan Ford, Route 119, Connellsville, your friends in the car business.
Harry Radcliffe to kick off after he nailed a 41-yard field goal to give Laurel Highlands a 17-0 lead. He'll angle it off here on the near side, and it'll go back to Capone Mickens on the run back, and Mickens across the 25 down to the 27-yard line. That's where Connellsville will start 1st and 10. And Gary, you have the drive stats on that last Mustang.
They started on their own 38, and they ran 7 plays before they got down inside Connellsville territory. Resulted in the 41-yard kick by Radcliffe, and they used a minute 44 on the clock. A little bit of a misleading stat in the first quarter. The Mustangs with just 4 minutes and 38 seconds of possession. Connellsville was 7 minutes and 22 seconds.
Now Connellsville down 3 scores, 17 points, working left to right as we describe it. From their own 26-yard line, Piasecki now back out of the shotgun. He'll take the snap. They'll hand off to Giles again up the middle, and Giles with a good spot there to get back to the line of scrimmage. Actually thought he lost a yard. Nonetheless, it'll be 2nd and 10.
Of course, the Mustangs not having time of possession because they're moving the ball so quickly and scoring fast. The offense is really just pushing the ball down the field. Connellsville moving the ball pretty good, but they gotta capitalize and they gotta finish drives. They have not been able to do that as a result, and that's why your score is 17-0 in favor of the Mustangs.
Piasecki back under center, 2 eye backs, a wide outs each side. With another inside handoff and great penetration in the backfield there as the Mustangs popping the ball carrier quickly. That was Giles on the run.
Mustangs put more defenders in the box there. Of course, when you have Black and Gallagher in the defensive backfield and Rayful at safety, you got 3 really good athletes that can cover pretty much anybody.
And that was Lucas Ferrens that blew up that last play for the Mustangs, resulting in a 2-yard loss back to the 25.
So the Mustang linebackers and outside and defensive ends just teeing off on the run.
Now 3rd and 12 here for Connellsville, down 17. Piasecki in the pocket, looking deep middle, man wide open. And with the reception there is Jake Sanzone, and he gets body slammed down at the Mustang 43, but what a catch from Sanzone.
That's going to be a flag, and that's going to be a penalty on Sanzone for taunting. And he got up, he didn't like the way he got slammed. He came up and he kind of looked down at Rayful. Now the little fisticuffs there. A couple players going at each other. It's getting a little frisky.
And you don't want to get tossed here, guys, and then have to miss the playoff game next week. When is a 32-yard gain?
Yeah.
We'll wait for this to get sorted out.
So it's going to be a dead ball foul. So they'll get the first down. They're just going to move them back probably 15.
Not sure they're going to call that, Steve. I bet they're going to go offsetting.
Referees still discussing.
What we don't know from up here in the stands and all the people, you can see the reactions of the players, and it certainly looked like Sanzone made the penalty, but you don't know if he was something that was said beforehand.
A taunting penalty.
Yep, there you go.
Against Sanzone. That's going to be
exactly
it.
Right.
Yeah.
It'll be a 15-yard penalty. First down.
They'll still be 1st and 10.
Yeah,
but
they get a first down, but again, the Falcons, just a mental error. Sanzone just got up, was a little bit too aggressive when he got up and couldn't contain himself, and still made a great play, but it just the penalty kind of brings a lot of it back.
Piasecki back under center, line of scrimmage now, the Connellsville 42, and an inside run here back into Mustang territory as Jaden McBride takes it down to the Laurel Highlands 47, 11-yard run there for McBride, and another Connellsville first down.
That
was Ruggieri, not McBride.
Ruggieri's number 3, Bride's 4, Brian.
Yep.
So that's a little inside scissor, kind of a revert. That's an old wing T play. Quarterback kind of goes to his left, spins around like he's going to go to the left side. The running back comes over to the right.
Down to the Mustang 46, and this carry going back to Giles, and he got just a yard to the 45 to bring up 2nd down and 9. Down to 9:01 left before halftime. Laurel Highlands leading 17-0. Mustangs a 4-yard touchdown run from Parker Hoff. And Rodney Gallagher, 21-yard touchdown pass to Keandre DeShields, and Harry Radcliffe added a 41-yard field goal. You're scoring so far tonight. 2nd and 9 now for Connellsville. Piasecki back under center. Single back. And an inside run, that time going to Ethan Schultz. They've mixed up a lot of personnel here tonight, especially at the running back position. And as Steve said, John Pletcher making that tackle, no gain, and it's 3rd down and 10.
Well, how many times have we called his name this season? Him and Barton up front for the Mustangs have just done a fantastic job all season.
Now 3rd and 10. Let's see if the Falcons put it up here. Piasecki likes the plays under center. A play fake here. Roll out to the near side. Has a man down the near sideline and breaking a couple of tackles again. That's Jake Sansone. And Sansone, Connellsville first down to the Mustang 29-yard line. Gain of 17 on the hook up there for Piasecki to Sansone.
And Lehue had a shot at him and didn't wrap up, but he got away from him. And in Sansone, everybody kind of gave up on the play. They probably figured when Lehue hit him, he was going down, but he didn't go down. And like you said, Brian, he spun out of it and picked up some big yards. Another big play. The Mustangs going to call timeout.
We'll take one as well. 7:50 left before halftime. 17-0 Mustangs are back at 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
That's fair.
Magisterial District Judge Nathan Henning extends his best wishes to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, the Uniontown Red Raiders, and all our local teams for a great season. District Judge Nathan Henning recognizes that a successful season requires teamwork. It's the result of the hard work of both the players and the coaches, as well as the support of their families. Good luck to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Uniontown Red Raiders. From District Judge Nathan Henning.
Fayette County Recorder of Deeds John Marietta would like to wish the best of luck to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, the Uniontown Red Raiders, and all of our local teams this year. He would also like to recognize all of the talented student athletes who showcase their efforts either on the field or on the sidelines as members of the cheerleading squad or band during game time and halftime performances. Again, this message brought to you by Fayette County Recorder of Deeds John Marietta, wishing everyone the best of luck this year. This message has been paid for by HBJ Radio.
So Connellsville driving, the Mustangs taking a defensive timeout. Falcons have it now at the Mustang 29. As Piasecki sending Jaden McBride in motion to line up in the slot left. Piasecki, pitch going back here on the near side. John Deek, the first to get to the ball carrier, 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And that run went to Connellsville's Ethan Schultz, who lost 2.
That was Pletcher, Brian.
What did I say, Deke?
Yeah,
that was his name last year.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The same guy. I was just thinking I was back in 2021, not 2022. And
Hoff,
2-yard loss, 2nd and 12.
Hoff was there to help put him away, but Pletcher did the job.
2nd and 12, quick screen dropped there by Bruce Giles.
That was close to being a backwards pass, but the official says no. Incomplete.
3rd and 12. Kind of like, Steve, when you have 2 brothers out there and you call the wrong first name. Just the opposite. Call the wrong last name when they change names in the offseason. 3rd and 12. 7:14 left here in the second quarter. 17-0 Mustangs over the Connellsville Falcons.
10th play of the drive coming up, Brian.
And a long drive here for Connellsville. Let's see if they can get an end reward with a score. Certainly 4-down territory as well at this juncture of the field from the Mustang 31. Piasecki in trouble, and he's going to get sacked. The first Mustang defender to get to him there was Tristan Baker. And a couple of other Mustangs came over to wrap him up. Will go as a 4-yard loss on the play to bring up 4th and 16. What do you do here, guys?
Last play of the last game of the season. Haven't really had much success. I'd go for it.
Now 4th and 15. Not a lot of plays in the playbook for that. You got a really good kicker, but I just don't think he's got the leg for a 54-yard field goal. So a punt really doesn't do you a lot of good, does it? If he kicks it in the end zone, you're only gaining 13 yards.
Ben Zavachin, the Connellsville kicker, and they're going to get timeout to talk about it. 6:31 left before halftime. 17-0 Mustangs are back in 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
UPMC Centers for Rehab Services on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
I'm attorney Bill Martin, partner at Radcliffe Law. I have experience in workplace accident cases for nearly 15 years. Have you been hurt at work and are trying to navigate a workers' compensation claim? Are you being treated unfairly by your employer? When you're hurt at work, your employer's main goal is to get you back to work, but you may not be physically ready to do that. If you find yourself in a similar situation, call us at Radcliffe Law, 724-439-3939. We'll meet with you at no cost. Radcliffe Law, making the law personal.
4th and 17. Connells is going to punt. Here's Zavachin from midfield, sending it away, trying to pin the Mustangs. Ball hits at the 10, and a diving effort. It's where the ball was at. And they're going to rule it down here right at the 1-yard line. And a heads-up play there on the dive. That was Connellsville's Nathan Pickford making the stop down at the 1.
Good job by Pickford. Good punt. We've seen him punt in warm-ups, and he was hitting a high spirals, turning him over. He was really a good punter, but that one, he just kind of knuckled it down, a little punch knuckle, and he did a great job on the right sideline by the numbers, and his gunner down there did a good job to catch that ball and stop it before it went in the end zone.
Guys, we mentioned Laurel Highlands an opportunity to win a share of the section title if TJ knocks off McKeesport tonight and the Mustangs defeat Connellsville. Well, the TJ McKeesport game close early on. It's McKeesport 7, Thomas Jefferson 6. You've Hoff back in at quarterback. Inside run right up the middle. Jaden Tucker across the 10 down to the 12-yard line. Needed 10, got 11 for Laurel Highlands first down.
Big play on first down. Good job by Tucker.
Not after he picks up a first down.
Once again, Brian, Connellsville had the ball for 11 plays and held it for 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Nothing to show for it.
That was the 9th first down of the game already for Laurel Highlands.
Tucker is limping pretty noticeably. He's still in the game.
He's been dinged up, guys. Here's Hoff. Little screen out to the far side. Pass completes Gallagher in the flat. Lost the football. And Connellsville's recovered at the Mustang 19-yard line. On the recovery, their major stash for Connellsville.
Yeah, good job by the Falcons. It was actually number 33. Stash got the recovery, but 33 for the Falcons.
That's Caden Smith.
Yeah, Caden Smith. He was the one that knocked it out.
Connellsville set up here at the Mustang 18. Ball on the far hash mark. 5:52 left before halftime. Falcons down 17-0.
So sometimes punting is a good play, right?
Yes.
To get it down there to force the Mustangs to come out of the end zone. They got out of there on the first play, but the next one Gallagher turns it over.
Triple right set here from the 18. Piaseki's going to put it up. Looking for the end zone. A double coverage intercepted. And now the Mustangs an opportunity with a run back here. And that is Antoine Black. Has the 30, has the 40. Blockers out in front. And Black's going to try to go 100 yards for a Mustang pick 6. Antoine Black with Piasecki behind him. Able to shake him off and get into the end zone for the Mustangs score. A 100-yard pick 6.
I think that was more like 104, Brian. Yeah. He was in the end zone a good 4 yards, but unbelievable.
I would be safe to say that Nick should cue that one up for play of the game.
My first Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
That might be play of the year, actually.
Antoine Black making it 23-0 Mustangs.
Well, there you have it. Mustangs bend, but they don't break. Again, Mustangs turn it over, and they get one right back, and Black with the play of the year for the Mustangs so far. Showed some really good speed.
Able to shake off Piasecki there inside the 10 as well.
Radcliffe.
Now Radcliffe for the extra point. Put down by Lehue, and Harry Radcliffe 3 for 3 on extra points. Also has a 41-yard field goal, and Laurel Highlands cruising right now up 24-0. 5:31 left before halftime. We're back at 60 here on the C.R. Brada Group High School Sports Night.
McClure & Wolf Certified Public Accountants, your full-service accounting firm serving the tri-state area since 1926, is conveniently located at 538 Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Offering tax, accounting, auditing, payroll, management advisory, and estate planning services, McClure & Wolf is recognized as an industry leader in providing their clients with quality professional services. To find out more about their services, visit them online at www.mcclurewolfcpas.com or give them a call at 724-437-2000 for McClure & Wolf Certified Public Accountants.
Going on now at Harper Chevrolet.
Get a new 2022 Chevy Trax with all-wheel drive for only $269 per month. Stop in for a test drive or visit charperchevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease is for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles yearly with $2,999 cash credit, equity down, 60 and lose loyalty or lease conquest. Payment of tax title fees and for payment. Sale ends October 31st, 2022. While supplies last. Call dealer for all other details at 724-929-8000.
So Antoine Black, 100-yard plus interception return for a touchdown. Gary's telling me 104, so we'll go with that. And the Mustangs, after the Radcliffe extra point, make it 24-0. And number 24, Capone Mickens, on this kickoff return, not even able to get back to the 20-yard line for Connellsville. So the Mustangs flexing their muscles up 24-0, really doing what they have to do here in the final week of the high school football regular season, trying to end the regular season with a 7-2 overall record and get to 5-1 in Big 7 conference play.
Well, injuries, sickness, vacations doesn't seem to phase them tonight so far. They've done everything they needed to do defensively.
Coach Colasar told us during the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show, really emphasized that we need a good start here tonight. And the Mustangs have certainly gotten that after they were a little sluggish against both Trinity and Ringgold in their last 2 outings. And a minimal 2-yard run there for the Falcons to bring up 2nd and 8.
Well, they've given up some plays, some decent-sized runs by the
that was Giles again.
Giles,
there.
Yeah, Giles has made some nice runs, but they have not given in once they've a couple big plays, and then the Mustang defense has stiffened for sure.
Down under 5 minutes left here in the second quarter. Connellsville facing a 2nd and 8. Piasecki back under center. Will go to Giles again, and Giles up the middle with the hole across the 30. Stiff arm at the 35, and run out of bounds at the 36 by Antoine Black. Gain of 13 for a Connellsville first down.
Giles on the carry.
Again, Giles showing some pretty good nifty running for a little guy.
One Black Jr.
He's
on the stop. Pickup of about 13.
Guys, remember, Antoine Black, only a sophomore. He's going to be around for a couple more seasons.
Yeah, nice player for the Mustangs. Wow, what a return. The first 5 or 6 yards, he had to take it out, and all of a sudden he had a couple blocks, and he was off to the races.
Go back here on the inside runs for Geary, just getting back to the line of scrimmage. Will bring up 2nd and 10.
Parker Hoff.
Geary on the carry.
Remember, he's had some big plays, though, this year. He broke off a long run against Uniontown, had the long reception against Thomas Jefferson, and now this pick 6 here against Connellsville tonight.
Coach Auger's looking for some help from him on the hoop side.
Yeah,
too.
I understand he's a pretty good basketball player as well. And congratulations out to Rob Ramsey as well. Got the Brownsville boys basketball job announced yesterday. Rob, a good friend of the station. Congratulations to Rob on that appointment. Stuart Davis, who was coaching the Brownsville boys, gained the Laurel Highlands girls coaching job. Our condolences go out to Stewart as well. Lost his father this past week. False start here on Connellsville. 5-yard penalty. Push it back to 2nd and 15. Also, congratulations to the Uniontown Red Raiders. They had a win last night, 42-12. Brought you the game here on WMBS. Finishing a season at 500 or above for the first time since 2009. They went independent. And certainly having success. And don't be surprised if you see the Red Raiders back in the WPIAL in a couple of years. Both their boys and girls cross-country programs also qualified for the states out in Hershey. Come up next week as well. 2nd and 15. Piasecki looking to throw. Quick out near side. Pass complete going there to Jaden McBride at the 42, and he's gang tackled by Rafel and Black. Got a little forward progress there up to the 44, still short of the first down. Needed 15. Got about 12. It'll be nice. 3rd down and short.
Nice throw and catch there, McBride, and a good job by Black to stop him from getting any extra yardage.
3, 2.
Now 3rd and 2. Line of scrimmage the 44 after the forward progress.
If he gets by Black, there's nobody between him and the goal line, so that was a big tackle there.
Got a 3:09 left before halftime. Piasecki back out of the gun. Pump fake. He's in trouble, and he's going to get sacked. Gang tackled there. You had Parker Hoff there initially, and I think that was Billy Barton that finished him off.
Well, they were trying to go to McBride on a little stop and go. He pump faked, and Black did not fall for it, and then the pocket collapsed. Yeah, that's going to force a punt. And the Mustangs looking to
Zavachin back at the 24. Mustangs a little confused with personnel.
Now the Connellsville had a player missing.
They got that player back in. That was 32, Nathan Pickford. Clean snap coming back to Zavachin. Mustangs coming after him. And Zavachin able to get it away. Bounces to 36, and on the run, the ball was touched there by Gallagher. Now trying to hop back on it and regain. He's able to get it back at the Mustang 27. That's where Laurel Highlands will start 1st and 10 when we come back. 2:17 left before halftime. Mustangs up 24-0. We're back in 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
School's back in session, and only Zoom from Armstrong can keep you connected to what matters most. Zoom is internet made easy, and that means homework made easy. Zoom Extreme now offers the fastest speeds and unlimited data. Stream, search, video chat, whatever the assignment, Zoom has you covered. And Home Pass by Plume keeps your kids safe online with real-time threat protection and advanced security features. Visit ArmstrongOneWire.com today to find the Zoom level that's right for your family.
Gallagher back at quarterback. Quick screen near side pass complete. Keandre to Shields. Here's Keandre in the flat. Little stiff arm at the 40 and tripped up from behind. Close to midfield. Let's see where they spot him down. It'll actually be spotted down inside Connellsville territory at the 48.
Big George waving that finger down there in Delaware.
George watching tonight.
Ball is on to Connellsville.
And the Mustangs open up the WPIAL playoffs next week at home. And might even be section co-champs when all is said and done tonight. We'll find out what the result is of that Thomas Jefferson McKeesport game. At last check, Tigers a 7-6 lead over the Jags.
Falcons confused on defense.
Run going here to Jaden Tucker, and he's tripped up at the 45, reaching forward to the 44. Gain of 4 to bring up second down and 6.
You could tell on that run, he just didn't have the burst to get around the left side, and
he's limping. He's been limping all
dinged
game.
up.
He's really showing the.
He missed the Trinity game.
You gotta think
He's lined up to the left of Gallagher in the backfield. Triple right set here from the 44. Rod's going to put it up, looking deep middle, and that pass is just overthrown, intended for Keandre to Shields, who got tripped up after the play. He also had Anthony DeCenzo, Mustang freshman, down there as well, has had a couple of catches so far this year. The third down now and about 6 for the Mustangs. Again, from the Connellsville 44, they need the Falcons 38 for a first down. We're down to 1:14 left before halftime.
Probably think the Mustangs would love to get one more and then get a quick score in the second half. They get the ball to start the second half, if I'm right. Didn't we kick off? Can't remember.
No, we got the football.
Did we get the football?
Yeah. Oh. Mustangs received in the first half.
Trip rights.
Yeah, going empty here. Gallagher, designed run. No, he's going to throw it here. Quick out with a flag on the play. Goes to Keandre at the 35. He's trying to fight forward. He'll get wrestled out of bounds at the 33. But we'll check the flag. They're bringing the sticks forward, but the flag was thrown here on the near sidelines.
They moved them they shouldn't have moved them. The referee's telling them to get the sticks back where they were.
The Mustangs called a timeout.
Injury.
Is there an injury as well? And Black limping off a little bit on the far side.
Still haven't.
No, there's an injured Connellsville player here on the near side, guys.
Holding, 53.
It's a holding penalty against the Mustangs called on Devin Kravosky. He'll certainly be the ace of the Mustang pitching staff in the spring, Gary, you'd have to think.
He certainly showed that last season.
Joe Chambers lost to graduation. The Mustangs 1-2 combination. Understand they're heading to Florida in the spring as well.
They are.
Should go down and broadcast a few games. That'd be a good excuse for the station.
The funny thing was, Angela was talking to me today about a Florida trip between basketball and football season, or between basketball and baseball season. So who knows?
Well, there you go. It's a write-off. You don't even know what a write-off is. But
third down at 23 for Laurel Highlands. They're coming after Gallagher. Nothing on the right. He's coming back to the left. He'll throw it leland the field. Has a man. It's Leland Lahue holding on that time in Connellsville territory down to the 47-yard line. So that one goes about a 10-yard gain. It'll still be fourth down, fourth and about 12.
Well, what that does is it puts you in a position where you might consider going for it, and I think they're keeping the offense on the field.
Nobody's calling timeout.
Now we're down to 40 seconds left.
And they are going to call.
They have the down sticks at first, though. It should be at fourth.
No, it's 4. It's a 4.
Well, the down stick said 1, and they just flipped it to 4 now.
It's 4th and 13.
Yeah, 4th and 12, 4th and 13. And we'll have our Radcliffe Law Firm halftime show. Some scores around the WPIAL. First half stats, courtesy of Peach and Pharmacy. Keandre coming in motion from the Falcons 47.
Get him to jump off sides.
The clock's rolling now down to 29 seconds. Left here in the second quarter on 4th and 12. Rod's going to put it up. Taking a shot down the far sideline. Coming back, Antoine Black makes the catch with a flag on the play. Did he push off?
I think
or was that a face mask?
I think that's going to be offensive pass interference. He pushed off.
Yes, he did.
That's what the call is.
Gallagher's pass complete. There's a flag on the play.
He's arguing the call, but you can see it from here, Brian, and it looked like, I mean, we obviously couldn't see him push from this far away, but the way the defender got shoved backwards, it was pretty obvious that he got pushed.
He got some pretty quick separation. And the Mustangs will actually still have the football. It's no loss of down on the offensive pass interference call, and since Black was able to hang on, the Mustangs push back now to their own 38. You have 17 seconds left on the clock here in the second quarter. You would think they'd bring Harry Radcliffe on the punt, but they're going to go for it again. It's 4th and 29, up 24-0. And Rodney setting up the middle screen to Antoine Black, looking for a block here on the near side. Black trying to spin forward, only gets up to the 43, picked up only 5. So Connellsville with 4 seconds left on the clock will take over.
They probably figured they could run the clock out with that play, and if he breaks one tackle, he probably does. But they got to survive one play.
Yes. Again, the line of scrimmage, the Mustang 43. We'll see how aggressive Connellsville gets here, but why not just take a shot? And we're outside on the deck tonight. All of us outside this evening at Connellsville High School. To see some heads from time to time in front of the camera. That's why. Mustangs taking a quick timeout. We'll step aside for a quick 30 here on the CR Prada Group High School Sports Night.
Pizza, beer, atmosphere. It's all at Mom Maruka's Pizza, located on Barton Mill Road in Uniontown. Mom Maruka's is your prime spot to enjoy local high school sports. Family owned and operated, the Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, wings, and the best Italian hoagie and homemade bruschetta in town. Mom Maruka's is open Monday through Saturday from 4 to 10 for indoor and outdoor dining and takeout. Don't forget Mom's catering services for your next party or gathering. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarukaPizza.com for their menu and live music schedule.
Brian Morozak back with Gary Frankhauser, Jerry Dupay behind the camera, Tony Hanola keeping stats, and Nick Barczyk back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios. We've excused Steve Supert for the rest of the first half. Gary, you were joking during the break that our broadcast at times looks like a bootleg movie tonight with all of the heads standing in front.
I've never seen one of those, though.
You're not buying your movies on the streets these days, are you?
No.
Here we go. One final play here in the second quarter for Connellsville. Piasecki under center. Little play fake. He's going to put it up. Looking across the middle. Intercepted. Mustangs might get another opportunity here with Leland Lehue on the run back. Lehue breaks the tackle. He's inside the 30, inside the 20. Lehue cut back at the 10. Did he stay on his feet? Yes! Another pick six return, but we do have a flag on the play. Thrown back at the 28-yard line.
Unbelievable. If that's a flag, that's about 40 yards away from the play. Totally unnecessary if it's against the Mustangs, but we'll see what the call is.
Connellsville taking a shot, rolled the dice, got snake eyes. If the flag is against Connellsville, we have a Falcon down. They're actually calling for some medical attention down there at the 5-yard line. And we're still waiting for a call here from the officials. There's no time on the clock.
Well, that doesn't look good down there at the 5-yard line. Whoever the injured player is, he's...
During the return, illegal blindside block offense.
A blindside block against Laurel Highlands that'll nullify the touchdown.
And end the half. So we can't give Lehue, what was that, a 69-yard interception return?
Correct, yep. And yeah, if you're just joining us, the Mustangs already had an Antoine Black 104-yard pick six for a touchdown.
Yeah.
And they're saying, guys, there's actually one on time down here.
For Laurel Highlands.
You're right, because the Mustangs had the football, but they already had the change of possession that occurred, though.
Absolutely. So it's Mustang ball at the 43-yard line of Connellsville with one play to go. I think they should just take a knee here, but...
If the Mustangs have the football, they might just take a shot. And the injured Falcon is Piasecki, their quarterback.
He's up, though. Well, doesn't look good.
Yeah, limping off. Now, the injury timeout brought to you by UPMC Centers for Rehab Services, the leaders in physical therapy. Contact physical therapist Jim Burns. Give him a call at 724-437-7500. The Centers for Rehab Services relief is closer than you think. And a long walk here for Piasecki as well. Was down all the way at the 5-yard line. They have to bring him all the way across the field here to the near sidelines.
You hate to see that, and good hustle play by him. He was trying to prevent the interception for the touchdown and just gave it all he had and just went down awkwardly right there at the 5-yard line.
And the Mustangs will have one untimed down here at the Connellsville 43. Up 24-0, and they're lining up here with twin receivers to each side and Jaden Tucker off to the right of Rodney Gallagher in the backfield as those two talk things over. And Rodney now awaiting the snap. He'll take it. Connellsville only rushing 3 as Rodney steps up. He's going to look for the end zone in traffic, and that pass just falls incomplete. Wasn't on the same page there as Antoine Black, and that will end the first half with Laurel Highlands in control of 24-0 over Connellsville. Stay tuned for a halftime show brought to you by the Radcliffe Law Firm. We'll have our first half stats courtesy of Peachin's Pharmacy. They come your way next here on WMBS, the Triple I High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
This is the sound of a racing heart. It's beating a little faster because it belongs to a young child. But this child isn't in the middle of a close soccer game or playing with her puppy in the yard. Her heart is racing because she's just been told she has to move foster homes again. Change a child's story. There's a child waiting for a volunteer like you.
Volunteer today at CasaFayette.org.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
Stop by Big Al's Market and Six-Pack Shop on North Gallatin Avenue in Uniontown. Family owned and operated by Phil Lucioni and Dominic Sabatini, Big Al's features 2 one-topping pizzas and a 2-liter for $21.99. Or try an Italian hoagie and a 20-ounce drink for $6.99. Check out some of Big Al's other homemade food items, including pasta salads, macaroni salads, and deli items. Big Al's Market and Six-Pack Shop, 72 North Gallatin Avenue. Phone 724-550-4252.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Keep your legal needs close to home. Attorney Vincent T. Berry specializes in criminal justice, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. Attorney T. Berry is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to Attorney Vince T. Berry. It will be the only call you need to make. Call 724-430-0300. That's 724-430-0300.
Doctors Ruthart, Calabrese, Stokes, Hoppy, and our entire medical team at SWGI Specialists have recently joined U.S. Digestive Health, the leading gastroenterology practice in the northeastern United States. Please know that all of us will continue to provide the exceptional GI care and treatment in our local community that you enjoy and trust. For more information or for help with your digestive problems, call 724-437-7666 677 or visit us at usdigestivehealth.com.
Whether you just found it or you've lived there for years, you'll never forget that feeling. It was something that made you realize this house would become your home. And since there's no place like it, it deserves protection just as special. Local Allstate agent Russ Blayo can help you customize an Allstate house and home insurance policy and point out lots of ways to save, like claim-free rewards, extra savings every year you don't file a claim. Call Uniontown area Allstate agent Russ Blayo today. Coverage and discounts subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company.
24-0. Laurel Highlands Mustangs leading the Connellsville Falcons here at halftime. We asked where was Tony Hanola. Well, Tony's here. He has your halftime stats. Are brought to you by Peachin's Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peachin Market. Tony.
State-of-the-art care. Their board-certified orthopedic surgeons and specialists are well experienced in the latest treatments for damaged and diseased joints. They offer everything from physical therapies to joint repairs and joint replacements. Whenever possible, the newest, minimally invasive techniques are used to ensure quicker recovery, less pain, and less damage to surrounding tissues. To learn more about the newly opened Orthopedic and Spine Institute at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, or to schedule an appointment, call 724-912-7533 or visit wvumedicine.org/Uniontown. WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital. The new us, here for you.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Movement Physiotherapy is here to serve you. Now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, Movement Physiotherapy treats back issues, knee and ankle pain, shoulder, hip, neck, and balance issues, and provides post-surgical rehab. Using aquatic therapy, manual therapy, therapeutic exercise, soft tissue massage, electrical stimulation, running analysis, and balance programs, Tyler Gates and his team are ready to improve your health with physical therapy. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
This is the sound of a racing heart. It's beating a little faster because it belongs to a young child. But this child isn't in the middle of a close soccer game or playing with her puppy in the yard. Her heart is racing because she's just been told she has to move foster homes again. Change a child's story. There's a child waiting for a volunteer like you.
Volunteer today at CasaFayette.org.
South Union Township Supervisor Rick Vernon has spent his life helping others. Now in his 17th year of service, he previously served us as district judge for 24 years after 8 years of teaching our kids. Like in football, Rick Vernon knows that it takes a team to produce winning results. Let's keep our great team of supervisors together. Rick Vernon says, "Go Mustangs!"
Going on now at Chevrolet.
Get a new 2022 Chevy Trax with all-wheel drive for only $269 per month. Stop in for a test drive or visit charperchevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease is for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles yearly with $2,999 cash credit, equity down, 15 weeks loyalty or lease conquest. Payment is for tax, title fees, and for payment. Sale ends October 31st, 2022. While supplies last. Call dealer for all of the details at 724-929-8000.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 is a veterans organization located in Fayette County since 1950. They are proud to advertise on WMBS sports programs and to contribute to veterans hospitals, local sports teams, and scouting organizations. The 12th annual Frank L. Musica Golf Tournament held in September was a huge success. The Catholic War Veterans would like to thank all of the sponsors, volunteers, and golfers for helping out with the event. The Catholic War Veterans also invite you to check out their stand on the haunted Sheepskin Trail in October. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood.
Back here at Falcon Stadium, just about ready to start the second half. Laurel Highlands a comfortable 24-0 lead over the Connellsville Falcons. Connellsville will get the football first to start the third quarter. We were told Anthony Piasecki had a hyperextended knee late in the second quarter when he went down. But guys, we actually saw him out on the field and he looked okay.
Sure. Yeah, sorry, Gary. He was running around a little bit. They had two other quarterbacks warming up to throw, so you don't know if he was just coming out to be with his teammates or not. We'll see. We'll
find out right away.
We're going to find out right away as soon as they receive the second half kick.
And the Mustangs a pick 6 from Antoine Black, 104 yards for a touchdown. Almost had another one, Steve, when you left. At the end of the second quarter, Leland Leahy took it back, but a flag nullified it.
Yep.
And brought it back. Also, McKeesport added a field goal right before halftime. They're up 10-6 on Thomas Jefferson. That game has reached halftime. Ed Walensky checking in, one of our sponsors from Sandy Howe Notary Services on our live stream. Hello, Ed, and thanks for the happy birthday wishes from yesterday.
Oh, yeah, happy birthday yesterday.
Thanks, Steve. Radcliffe will send it away. Go back to the 2-yard line on a line drive. Jada McBride bringing it out. Has the 15-20. McBride a little hole and ran into one of the blockers there. Actually ran into the back of Jake Sansone and went down. And that's where Laurel Highlands will start 1st and 10 right at the 20. Or where Connellsville, will start 1st and 10 right from their 27-yard line.
And Connellsville with the possession, and with the quick strikes that the Mustangs had, Connellsville had just about doubled them on the time of possession in the first half, 15.5 to 8.5.
Piasecki back out there, guys.
Yep.
He's Connellsville's quarterback. Only a sophomore, 6'1", 170 pounds. In the final regular season game for both teams. Mustangs will be at home for the first round of the WPIAL playoffs next week. Here's a handoff to Bruce Giles, and Giles lowers the helmet and gets another Connellsville first down, 13-yard pickup, close to the Connellsville 40-yard line.
They'll be at home if they win tonight, Brian, so don't put the cart.
Correct.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Looking pretty good up 24-0, and again have an opportunity to get a share of the Big 7 Conference title if Thomas Jefferson's able to rally from a 4-point halftime deficit against McKeesport. So it's a 1st and 10 from the Connellsville 39. Piasecki back under center, 2 eye backs. Pro set here from the near hash mark. Go back to Giles right up the middle, and Giles spinning forward. Rayful and company bringing him down right across the 45 to the 46. 6-yard pickup to bring up 2nd down and 4.
2 nice runs on first down by Giles to start the second half. And as Steve has said throughout the first half, he's a very effective running back.
13 carries, 91 yards so far in this game for Bruce Giles. Now from the Connellsville 46. 2nd and a short 4 or long 3 as Piasecki lines up in the shotgun with Giles on his right hip. They'll bring Sansone in motion. Handoff goes to Giles, hit in the backfield, broke a tackle. Josiah Lewis got to him behind the line of scrimmage, but Giles able to crawl forward and was only stopped for about a yard loss on the play back to the 45. It'll bring up 3rd down and 4.
3rd down and 4.
10:32 left here in the 3rd quarter. Again, the Mustangs up 24-0. Laurel Highlands getting a Parker Hoff 4-yard touchdown run. Gallagher to Shields on a 21-yard touchdown pass. Radcliffe added a field goal. And he had the pick 6 as well from Antoine Black.
This is where the Mustangs have done good defensively.
Piasecki, another play fake, rolling to the near side, and the pass batted down. Knocked down at the line, and that was the Mustangs' Caden Freely, right, Steve?
Yep,
we're at 55 tonight.
Gardner on knocked it down.
It looks different with that 55 instead of 12.
Yes, it does. I don't think they even got the number right in the press box. They might have the old Mustang rosters up there. Frio wearing 55, not Gardner. They fooled us on that last week.
Surprisingly, at 4th and 4, they're going to punt, and that's I'd be really concerned about a fake here.
Zavachin has been solid so far tonight, punting it away and booms away another one. Gallagher from the 25 on the run back. Has the 30. And now down the far sideline, Gallagher across the midfield stripe and run out of bounds right on the edge of Connellsville territory. So 9:58 left here in the 3rd, 24-0. Mustangs are back in 30 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
They rolled Rod out at the Mustang 45 and will hand it off on the inside, going there to Tristan Baker, and Baker quickly gets into Connellsville territory down the Falcons 46 for a 9-yard gain. Bring him 2nd down and 1.
I'm shocked, Brian, that they did not go for it on 4th and 4, down 24-0 on the first drive of their second half. They had a little momentum there, and they punted away, and they and the net result was a 9-yard gain on the punt. So really probably would have been worth the gamble.
And there's Jaden Tucker on the run. Big hole on the right side of the line. Takes it down to the Connellsville 30. 15-yard run there for Tucker and another Mustang first down.
And our crew tonight can give a big thanks and shout out to Tony Hanola for bringing the hot hands for us tonight.
They've been helpful.
They've been very helpful.
Tucker must have got a good tape job there at halftime, guys. He sprinted down there with no look of a limp.
31-yard line.
And of course, you want to get some of these guys reps if you're Laurel Highlands, but want to make sure you don't get anyone dinged up anymore before the playoffs next week. A little touch pass forward going there to Gallagher as they had Hoff back in at quarterback and Rod running everywhere here inside the 20 down to the 15-yard line. And Rod just being Rod, picking up another 16 there and a Mustang first down. And guys, appreciate these runs. We're not going to see him much longer in a Laurel Highlands uniform. Of course, Gallagher, Mustang senior, going to West Virginia next year. And just take all this in during the second half of this game against Connellsville and throughout the WPIAL playoff run. He's been a special player here at Laurel Highlands over his 4 years. Hoff remains the quarterback. Gallagher comes in motion. High snap coming back. Hoff sending it to Tristan Baker on the inside, and Baker down to the 10-yard line. 6-yard pickup. Bring up second down and 4.
That's a good play right there. You gotta look at that play next week in a playoff game. You're going to have to respect Gallagher coming on that jet sweep, and then Baker's going to have some room because those linebackers are going to be traveling with watching Gallagher go across the field and trying to, they're going to have to get a head start to catch him.
Hoff, the quarterback again. He's going to throw this time. Was hit as he released the football into the back corner of the end zone. It's picked off. Intercepted there by Connellsville's Capone Mickens. So the Falcons will take over at their own 20-yard line after Hoff was intercepted in the end zone. It's 24-0 though. Laurel Highlands over Connellsville. 8:01 left here in the third, and we're back in 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Dinner's great. It's one of your top 3 favorite meals. You just don't want to have to make it. Well, with Jimmy John's, you don't have to. Whether you live in a sandwich delivery zone or head into the store, you can always get a freaky fresh sandwich. Click to order at jimmyjohns.com.
Freaky fast, freaky good. Order online at jimmyjohns.com or call 724-437-6800 for delivery or curbside pickup. Jimmy John's, next to Walnut Hill. Shop and save.
Bruce Giles on the first down run there for Connellsville, and Giles getting close to the 25-yard line.
About 5 yards.
Picking up almost 5 there for Connellsville to bring up second down and 5.
That throw on the interception by Hoff, really not that bad of a throw. It wasn't that far off. His receiver kind of stumbled and didn't get a chance to jump for the ball, which led to the interception.
Giles left hurt after that last play. Thanks, Jerry, for the info. And I think, Steve, the contact on the release might have played a factor in that as well. Inside run here for Connellsville, and you have.
I think the throw was on target pretty much. His receiver just kind of quit, kind of got deflected there, and the contact on the receiver prevented him from getting to where the ball was thrown to.
John Pletcher on that last tackle for Laurel Highlands. No gain on the run from Connellsville. It's third down and 5 with 6:58 left on a running clock here in the third quarter. Falcons down 24-0 to the Mustangs. And Connellsville mixing up some personnel here, checking out Gabe Ruggieri. And third and 5 as the Falcons try to get back into this game. Piasecki back out of the gun, triple left formation. Has protector back off to his left, little high snap, setting up the screen, got knocked down at the line by Lucas Ferens.
Lucas Ferens, if he's able to somehow tip that ball up in the air and catch it, he walks into the end zone. And he comes up limping though, and now they're going to be forced to punt. Again, 4th and 5. Now this one's you're on your own 25-yard line. I could see where you'd probably punt from here, but the last one, Brian, was at midfield.
Zavachin's been busy tonight for Connellsville. He's standing back of the Falcons 11. Rodney at the Laurel Highlands 45. Clean snap coming back to Zavachin, and that pot might have been partially blocked on the near side as Caden Friel came in and might have deflected it. Still went across the midfield stripe down to the 42-yard line. And that's where the Mustangs will start 1st and 10. 6:23 left here in the third. 24-0 Mustangs are back in 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Where can you go these days and have your gas pumped for you, oil checked, and windshield cleaned? Joby's Golf. That's where. Joby's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette and Beeson Boulevard. Joby's Golf is a fast, friendly, full-service gas station serving the Uniontown area in the same location for over 47 years. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, general repairs, tire repair, fenced-in storage lots, state inspection, golf products, and AAA 24-hour car and light truck towing service. Call 724-438-0681.
As a 32-yard punt from Zavachin. Now Laurel Highlands taking over from their own 42-yard line. Inside run there from Jaden Tucker getting 2 to bring up 2nd and 8 now from the Laurel Highlands 44. 6:04 left here in the third quarter. Again, Laurel Highlands up 24-0. All the scoring in the first half.
Keandre's got some new shoes tonight, a little blue, a little light blue look.
He's busting those out for the playoffs. He'll come in motion. He'll get it on a little pitch pass forward. Keandre turning the corner on the far side. Blockers out in front, a little hesitation just shy of midfield, and he'll get brought down right there at the 49-yard line. Pick up a 5 to bring up 3rd down and short.
And if he keeps going, he probably stumbles forward for the first down. He tried to make a little more out of it. Maybe he was trying to cut back and try for the bigger play, and he ran into, well, let's say a mob of blue shirts ran into him from behind. He didn't realize they were there.
3rd down and 5.
Keandre still not 100% according to head coach Rich Colasar. But gutting it out here again tonight. He's in the slot left as the snap comes back to Gallagher, and Gallagher a first down run in Falcons territory down on the 45-yard line to move the stick. 6-yard gain. And the Mustangs with a 1st and 10 now in Falcons territory.
Glenn Strickler.
Quick quarter so far, already down to 5 minutes to go here in the third.
And the Mustangs will be happy about that. In last check, McKee Sports still a 10-6 lead over Thomas Jefferson. That game close. Laurel Highlands has never won a football conference title. Have a shot to be co-champs this year as Rod hooks up down to the 40-yard line. And a 5-yard reception there to Leland Leahy, who's been busy on both sides of the ball tonight. Bring up 2nd down and 5.
2nd down and 5.
I bet he found the guy that did that block in the back and took away his interception return in the locker room and said, "What are you doing?"
Especially how far away that was from the football. Mustangs go back on the inside here to Jaden Tucker. Just a minimal gain of 2 there for Jaden. 3rd down and a long 3 now upcoming for the Mustangs. And the playoff pairings will be announced tomorrow at 2 o'clock. We'll post them up on our WMBS Facebook page. Gone are the days where the coaches went down to Green Tree on Monday night for that meeting to exchange game film. Of course, all that done digitally anymore.
I don't think they have game films anymore, do they?
No, it's all digital, all on Huddle. And
they use ours.
Yes, and a lot of the folks do use ours. As Leahy comes in motion here on this 3rd and 4 for the Mustangs. Gallagher pulls it down, designed to run the entire way on the short side of the field. Needs 4, trying to reach forward and pushed out of bounds. They only got 3 there, so the 4th and short.
I don't think he got 3 the way they're marking him. He only got 2.
Be 4th down. You're right, Steve. 4th and about 2. On the far side of the field, line of scrimmage, the Connellsville 37.
I know they're going to probably put Gallagher back at quarterback, but this is where I'd almost think about putting Hoff back in there and let him bull his way forward for. He could certainly get 2 yards.
Baker, too.
Hoff, good size. 5'10", 200 pounds, only a sophomore. 4th and 2. Rod play fake, and he's going to keep it himself on the right side. First down and more inside the 30, down to the 27-yard line. Rod needed only 2, got 10, moves the sticks again.
Well, if that's the way you want to do it, I guess it doesn't seem fair, but no one's going to stop him. Let a couple other guys get the ball maybe once in a while.
Look how much Rod's savoring in these last couple of games in a Mustang uniform as well, with a Falcon down. UPMC Centers for Rehab Services injury timeout. 3:03 left here in the third. 24-0 Mustangs. Step aside for a quick 30 here on the CR Piranha Group High School Sports Night.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. They'll answer your questions and get you started on your next home project. Conveniently located at 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday 10 to 2. For more information, call 724-366-8274 or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page. Zen's Construction Warehouse, their surplus is your savings.
Back here at Falcon Stadium, 24-0, Laurel Highlands over Connellsville. 3:03 left here in the third quarter.
There's a couple Connellsville players down on the field
You're right, one on the near side, one on the far side being attended to.
One looks like a cramp situation. That was McBride. He pops up.
And we'll have live video of the Mustangs playoff game for you next week. We'll have to click the link. It'll be through the Triple Live High School Sports Network. It'll still be your friendly commentators on the call. You consider us friendly, guys?
I wasn't going to say that. But.
Injured Falcon coming off there, Capone Mickens.
Yeah, he's
on the far side limping.
He's struggling to get a trainer. He's got his arm around the trainer. It's just might need a little help.
As soon as we get that link, we'll share it out everywhere to make sure you can find the game. We'll have it placed in multiple locations on our WMBS website and Facebook page for you to find next week. The way we have to do it for any of the postseason broadcasts.
Starting to play, and he's not even off the field.
So what's he doing over there? The official waving the play to start, and they
have Mickens off the field.
Poor Mickens can't get off the field. He's trying, but he can't. He can't get off. And finally, one of his teammates had to come carry him off. I think the official, I don't know how he didn't see that.
He wants to get over to Bud Murphy's earlier. I think.
1st and 10, the 27-yard line. Maybe Potters or Mamarukas, Gary. Got to keep it sponsor friendly.
Right.
Keandre on the reception there down to the 25-yard line, 2-yard pickup. Appreciate the folks at Mamarukas and Potters for having us on again tonight.
Tried a little different sandwich this week. I got one of those giant, remember the old giant double whammy doodle?
That's fabulous.
Gary's had a couple of those in his day.
Actually saw George Lasky here tonight, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
He was down at the game this evening as well.
We keep asking Harrison Lasky down there at Potters to see if when he's going to make some pancakes and sausage for you for
Still
breakfast.
has not happened. 2nd and 9. Gallagher scrambling on the far side, throws on the run, quick out, pass complete to Leland Lehue, and Lehue down for another Mustang first down to the 18-yard line. With 2:12 left here in the third, Laurel Highlands driving up 24-0.
Of course, speaking of sausage, that's one of my favorite sandwiches in town is over at Mama Maruka's. They make a great hot sausage hoagie.
Yes. Had their pizza last night in the press box up at Bill Powers Stadium. Tony and I had some slices there and had some subs up there too. Triple left set here for the Mustangs. 1st and 10 from the 17. Inside run Jaden Tucker. It's inside the 15. And kind of a
fumble.
Odd tackle there as Tucker went down.
Real awkward.
Yeah, he went down.
Let's hope he gets up.
He kind of went down feet forward like he was sliding, and now he's
going to come
out. But he's walking, which is a good sign. But
you don't want to see that for a guy that's already dinged up. Got 5, 2nd and 5. Rod 11 of 16 for 107 yards so far tonight.
Quick moving third quarter. The ball's been pretty much staying on the ground. Keeps the clock moving.
Hoff back in at quarterback on the 2nd and 5 from the 11-yard line. No, it is Rod. Hoff was off to his left. Rod takes the snap. He's trying to spin out of trouble. Now scrambling here to the near side. Throws into the end zone. Man open. Hit at the 1 was the freshman DeCenzo. And he stopped right there.
Well, if he just reaches over, he gets in, but he had to hold on to the ball. Good job by DeCenzo. Well, that's just
another first down, though.
Gallagher reminds me of when I was a kid back in Jersey. We used to, on the playgrounds, we used to play the old game, kill the guy with the ball. Just basically give him the ball and let him run around, see how long he could go before somebody tackled you, and then nobody could catch him.
1st and goal now from the 1. Rod takes the snap out of the shotgun, pass far side, complete in the end zone for a Mustang touchdown. It's Caleb Rafel.
Yeah, Rafel, good job. Just go on the corner. Gallagher, obviously, it looks like when they need to throw, they're going to put Gallagher in there. And that the running attack, though, that read option with Hoff is pretty potent. So the Mustangs got a little 1-2 punch going into the playoffs.
And it's interesting, Steve, we did not see that at all until this week, and you wonder if some of the injuries actually necessitated that, just giving Hoff some reps, and they found out they have something good there.
Well, you just you never know. Maybe they knew it was there all along and they were just saving it.
There's Radcliffe with the extra point. It's good. He's 4 for 4 on extra points. Also made a 41-yard field goal tonight. All Laurel Highlands up 31-0. 51 seconds left in regulation, or in the third quarter. And we're back in 60 seconds here on the C.R. Prada Group High School Sports Night.
Riverside Ford announces October is Truck Month. Furby's has the inventory in stock and coming. Now get 2.9% Ford credit financing on new 2022 Ford F-150 trucks, the best-selling truck on the planet. Did I mention it's SUV season in October too? Now get 1.9% Ford credit financing for 48 months on all-new 2022 Ford Explorer. And the all-new 2022 Ford Escape comes with 1.9% Ford credit financing for 36 months. Now's the time, and Thurby's Riverside Ford is the place. If Thurby's doesn't have it, they'll order it for you. Stop in and see Jimmy, Sammy, Joey, or Ashley for the best deal of the year. Thurby's Riverside Ford sales. 1 mile past Lady Luck Casino on Route 40. Thurby's Riverside Ford, your one Ford Elite and Presidential Award-winning dealer. Offer ends 10/31/2022.
Back here at Falcon Stadium, Laurel Highlands now a 31-0 lead over the Connellsville Falcons, and Thomas Jefferson has taken the lead over McKeesport. TJ up 13-10 over the McKeesport Tigers, and that ruled a touchback as Connellsville's Talon Barrett had his feet in the end zone. So Laurel Highlands, again, has never won a share or a conference title outright ever in school history as far as high school football is concerned. If they hold on here against Connellsville and the TJ lead stands up over McKeesport, they will be section co-champs this year with McKeesport and Thomas Jefferson and get that plaque. And guys, we've talked about the Mustangs just setting new goals and new heights and new accomplishments for their program, and that would just be another feather in the cap here over the last couple of years. But again, it's not over yet. The TJ lead at only 3. Mustangs a more comfortable 31-point lead here as the Falcons go back to the ground. A little inside run. I believe that was Giles just getting past the line of scrimmage, maybe a half-yard gain. Second down and a long 9.
Wow, the Connellsville faithful filing out.
Doesn't it always seem, though, like Bill Chirpak gets the best out of his teams late in the year? You know, they're slow starting many times over the last couple of years, but you hit that stretch run, and Thomas Jefferson just turns into a different program.
Well, that guy just knows what he's doing.
And he had a lot of young players on the team this year, and he just improved throughout the year.
The game against LH, they just, everything that could go wrong went wrong.
2nd and 9, throw on the near side, falling incomplete. Diving attempt on the near side from Connellsville's number 27, Jake Sansone, could not hang on.
Think of how many turnovers and bobbled tip balls went LH's way that game. And not to say that LH didn't play a great game, they did, but they got, everything that they needed to happened in their favor.
Had some big plays early. Remember, they hit 2 90-yard touchdown passes in the opening minutes, and that helps the cause as well.
But, if you remember those, they did nothing offensively. No gain, loss of yards, and all of a sudden 90-yard touchdown.
Pass,
so, it was kind of like it was a big play, but it wasn't like they were moving the ball.
3rd and 9 here. Piasecki pump fake, pulls it down, looks to run on the far side, and that pass tipped down at the line by Lucas Ferens. Falls incomplete with 1 second left on the clock here in the third quarter. But still, Steve, they got the win, and you know how it goes. A win's a win, a win.
Well, look at the first half of this game. Connellsville moved the ball, but the Mustangs made good big plays defensively, got some turnovers, got some big plays, and they continue to do it game after game. It's not a fluke at that point. It's just good players making good plays. And another good play there by Lucas Ferens. We've called his name a lot more in the last couple of weeks. He was kind of banged up earlier.
Has to be one of our candidates tonight for Davis & Davis Player of the Game. And Leland Leahy partially blocking that punt from Zavachin will roll free here on the near side. It's actually still a loose ball. Gallagher picks it up, runs out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That'll be the final play of this third quarter. Only a 1-yard punt. And the Mustangs will take over the Connellsville 25 when we start the fourth quarter. We're back in 60 seconds. Mustangs up 31-0 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I'm attorney Trip Radcliffe of Radcliffe Law. I've practiced law in Fayette County for over 40 years. The success of our firm is the result of our clients trusting us to make the best decisions on their behalf when they're injured in an accident. We tell our clients, you get yourself better, we will deal with the rest.
If you've been hurt in an accident, call us today to set up a free consultation. 724-439-3939. We have Saturday appointments for your convenience. Radcliffe Law, making the law personal.
Mustangs looking to officially put Connellsville away here to start the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 from the Connellsville 23, and they'll keep it on the ground. An inside run. He's getting a couple of yards there on the carry.
Parker Hoff.
Yep, that's what I was. It was Hoff or Baker. It was Hoff.
It's hard to tell. The 8 looks like a 0 sometimes if you don't catch it.
That last possession by the Mustangs was pretty impressive, Brian. 12 plays, 58 yards, took 6 minutes and 6 seconds off the clock.
Depending on who you play in the playoffs, sometimes you need those long time-consuming drives. And here's Gallagher on the near side looking to run inside the 20, and Rod pushed out of bounds, just a yard gain. It'll bring up 3rd down and 7.
Dangerous there. Barrett tackled him down by the ankles, and it was a little concern in a 31-0 game. And now you want to get this last score to get that tick that over that 35 mark, to get the clock moving, but you don't want to jeopardize any of your players to do it.
Guys, TJ's driving again. They have the football at the McKeesport 15-yard line as they work late in the third quarter at McKeesport tonight. Here's Gallagher taking the snap. Quick out far side. Pass complete to Keandre right around the 10-yard line on the 3rd and 7, 10-yard pickup.
Big George waving his finger.
TJ now has it down on the McKeesport 6-yard line. 17 first downs in this game for Laurel Highlands.
He had Leahy open as well in the flat, and he could have thrown it to either one of those guys. Both players pretty open.
The Mustangs a 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. 11:15 left here in the fourth quarter. Gallagher handoff Tristan Baker. Baker on the left side inside the 10. Stiff arm at the 2, and he's into the end zone for a Mustang touchdown. Tristan Baker from 10 yards out extends the Laurel Highlands lead now to 37-0.
That'll keep the clock moving after the touchdown.
Again, I'm watching this McKeesport TJ game. McKeesport's just forced a turnover as TJ was driving inside the McKeesport 5. Again, the Jags lead at 13-10, but McKeesport taking over after Thomas Jefferson coughed up the football inside the McKeesport 5-yard line.
If you've learned anything from our buddy Steve Nesser over the years, Brian, just let it go.
I just figured I'd pass folks along what's going on, though, with Laurel Highlands, an opportunity for the first time in school history to win a share of a conference title as Radcliffe adds the extra points. And it's 38-0 Mustangs over the Connellsville Falcons. 11:09 left here in the fourth. And we're back at 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
At Montgomery Medical, they have a team of dedicated medical providers for you to meet. Led by Dr. Marcy Goyes, trust their 50 years of combined experience for the best results in primary care. Newborns to elderly, minor illness or injury, as well as wellness and physical exams. Same-day appointments available for acute care as well. Montgomery Medical, a family tradition of family medicine. Hours available from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Friday, and 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Saturday. Located at 100 Ridgeview Drive, Suite 3, Smithfield, Pennsylvania, 15478. Call 724-569-8100 or visit montymed.com to schedule your appointment today. That's 724-569-8100 or visit montymed.com to schedule your appointment today. Now accepting new patients.
Falcons taking the kick back to the 23. That was Mickens on the returns, where Connellsville will start 1st and 10. But guys, we're going to have a running clock the rest of the way. 10:59 left here in the fourth.
Another one the referee missed. His feet were in the end zone again, and he didn't call it. He's looking right at it. And you think after he corrected himself last time, he would have figured that out. But, I mean, his feet were definitely in the blue.
Connellsville now taking over their own 23.
Of course, at 38-0, I don't think anybody but Gary and I care about it. But
there's our normal kickoff. We forgot to
reset.
We were going to reset at halftime. For whatever reason, it seems like after about 3 hours, we lose the radio feed. So we'll get that back as Gallagher's pass over the head of Antoine Black. We'll rejoin our radio audience. Apologize, had some Wi-Fi issues early on tonight, and again, we're just as good as the Wi-Fi at any of our locations.
And I told you to turn it off and turn it back on. You forgot.
You did. Set up your online.
You're here too.
egraphics.com.
You can start running the equipment.
egraphics with an
No, I'm good right where I'm at.
Screen printing and embroidery.
Got your blanket on.
Yeah, me and Tony and I got our hand warmers.
Back here for the folks on the radio side.
Gary brought us some popcorn.
2nd and 10 for Connellsville. They're coming after Piasecki, and the Mustangs another sack.
Is that Baker or Lehue or Hoff?
That was actually Hoff on the sack
Hoff.
there, Steve.
That last scoring drive by Laurel Highlands after the block punt, the Mustangs took over at the Connellsville 23 and just took 4 plays to cover that 23 yards, culminated by the 10-yard run. Just 51 seconds.
Again, we've been watching the McKeesport TJ game. McKeesport just turned it over on their own 10-yard line. So Thomas Jefferson has the football back on the McKeesport 10, up 13-0 over the Tigers. They're under 5 minutes left in the third quarter of that game. Again, we're watching that with
13-0?
13-10, excuse me.
Yeah, 13-10.
Watching that with a little more intensity just due to the fact that if TJ wins, the Mustangs are conference co-champs. 3rd and long here, 3rd and 19, and Connellsville is keeping it on the ground on the run here to Capone Mickens. Nice to see him back in the game after an injury earlier, but no gain there for Mickens.
That was a good job by Lehue. He was going to run upfield a little bit, saw that inside handoff coming, and kind of hopped back to his left and got it right in the lane there to get Mickens, and that would have been a big play. He had a lot of room there to run, but Lehue kind of saved the day for the Mustangs, going to force a punt. And this punter, Brian, he's pretty good, but he hasn't had a lot. He's trying to do that rugby-style kick, and if he just kicks it normal, there you go. There's a normal one.
Send it away on the far side, back to Gallagher at midfield. Here's Rodney on the run back, inside the 45-40. Rod inside the 35 and spun down at the 33-yard lines where Laurel Highlands will start 1st and 10 when we come back. 8:24 left in regulation. Mustangs up 38-0. We're back at 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Stop by Big Al's Market and Six-Pack Shop on North Gallatin Avenue in Uniontown. Family owned and operated by Phil Lucioni and Dominic Sabatini, Big Al's features 2 one-topping pizzas and a 2-liter for $21.99. Or try an Italian hoagie and a 20-ounce drink for $6.99. Check out some of Big Al's other homemade food items, including pasta salads, macaroni salads, and deli items. Big Al's Market and Six-Pack Shop, 72 North Gallatin Avenue. Phone 724-550-4252.
Mustangs keep it on the ground here on 1st and 10 from the Connellsville 33-yard line and a 2-yard run. You'd have to think we're going to probably see some subs here late. Hoff on that last carry picked up 2.
2nd down and 8.
DeCenzo coming in for the Mustangs.
Freshman. Has seen some time when needed just due to some Mustang injuries. You have Keandre in the slot right along with Antoine Black. Single coverage out to the far side and a protector back to each side of Gallagher on the 2nd and 8. Option run. It's going to be Rod keeping himself. Cut back at the 25. Spins off another defender at the 15, and Gallagher reaching for the pylon, and he's in. What a run again. Rodney Gallagher from 31 yards out extends the Laurel Highlands lead to 44-0.
31-yard.
Please take him out now. He's done enough. Just, I mean, he was a great run. He went to the left, broke a couple tackles, but the last defender dove at his foot, and it was just a dangerous-looking play there as he got as Rod was going to the end zone.
Not only do you want him healthy for the playoff game, you want him healthy for the basketball season as well. Now Radcliffe on for another extra point. Mustangs really have put it on Connellsville here in the second half, and Harry sends another one through, so it's 45-0. Laurel Highlands over Connellsville, 7:20 left in regulation. We're back at 60 for the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
Magisterial District Judge Nathan Henning extends his best wishes to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, the Uniontown Red Raiders, and all our local teams for a great season. District Judge Nathan Henning recognizes that a successful season requires teamwork. It's the result of the hard work of both the players and the coaches, as well as the support of their families. Good luck to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Uniontown Red Raiders from District Judge Nathan Henning.
Mustangs now up 45-0 after that 31-yard touchdown run from Rodney Gallagher. On the run back here for Connellsville is Jaden McBride, and McBride taking it out to the Connellsville 30 is where the Falcons will start. 1st and 10 with 7:12 left here in the fourth quarter.
Tell you one thing that I was wrong about is we were concerned that the Mustangs were going to have trouble with all the players injured and vacations and sick and all that stuff. Did not miss. The Mustangs really didn't miss a beat. If you were watching this game and didn't know that some of the players were missing, you'd never know it by the way the Mustangs defensive team has played.
Now the Falcons with some backups in. I believe that was 18 Graydon Jalot. Remember, his brother was a pretty good kicker here, Steve.
Yeah.
Got 7, bring up 2nd and 3.
Now they did give up a couple of big runs to Giles, the little guy, the little speedy tailback, but they never anything too big. And anytime they got inside past the 50, the Mustangs stiffened up defensively and really just a masterful job by the Mustangs defense.
Now shutout will add a little more confidence going into the first round of the WPIAL playoffs next week. 2nd and 3 here for the Falcons. They have a new quarterback in there as well. That is Graydon Jalot playing quarterback.
And the Mustangs
lose about a half yard here.
Mustangs showing some new looks offensively too tonight, Steve.
Right.
Something we hadn't seen a lot of with Rodney Gallagher back in the slot with that jet sweep action. And
tell you what, they that's a look that I think they could actually use in the playoffs. So that looked pretty good. I mean, Hoff, he's obviously back there to run the read option and is a threat to run the ball. And then, of course, they can give it to Gallagher on that sweep. And if they fake that sweep action, that's going to open up runs for Baker.
3rd and 4 here, an inside run. As Barrett taken up to the 45 for Connellsville first down. So run the clock.
Those linebackers are going to have their eyes on Gallagher coming across at full speed, and they're going to be going out, and all of a sudden Baker or Hoff could slip up the middle, and you get 5-6 yards before they realize Gallagher doesn't have the ball.
Tucker also.
Still 13-10, by the way. Thomas Jefferson over McKee Sports. It seems like since I've been following this game late, for the Mustangs an opportunity to get a share of the Big 7 conference title. The whole game's been played inside the McKee Sport 10-yard line. The Tigers now lining up to punt from the 1. And a little surge forward there for just a yard for Connellsville with 4:51 left here in the fourth quarter. And TJ will take over the 13-10 lead once again in McKee Sport territory after the punt inside the Tigers 30-yard line. And Gary, you've been around the block, obviously, here at Laurel Highlands for a long time. What would it mean for the Mustangs this year to win a football conference title?
It's just really unimaginable what we saw maybe the last 6 or 7 years ago.
I agree.
We were dealing with it, the Mustangs, and the participation has been increasing precipitously, and the Mustangs coaching staff and the off-season work and the midget league program and just the whole system has been on the upsurge, and that has a lot to do with the players like Rodney Gallagher, Keandre DeShields, and the players that complement them. They've all worked very hard, and just tip your hat to the whole system.
And just for us to even be having this conversation here in the last week of the high school football regular season, Laurel Highlands an opportunity to tie for a conference title with programs like Thomas Jefferson and McKee Sport that have had so much success over the years. Just shows how far this Laurel Highlands program has come in such a short period of time. 3rd and 10 now for Connellsville. They'll keep it on the ground here. A lot of their second teamers in. And that's Zeke Ritchie getting another carry for just a yard. It'll be 4th and 9.
Tell you what, the Mustangs certainly don't have their second teamers in. I mean, they got all their linebackers in there, and wonder how that the coaching staff from Connellsville feels about that at 45-0 with 3 minutes left. They're not really letting too many of the younger guys get in there.
There's some smack talk going on with the student bodies even earlier today before we even got here at Connellsville. So there's been a little rivalry between the two schools, even though they went 22 years between games before they played last year, now meeting here in consecutive seasons, and now Connellsville's going to take a timeout. So take one as well. 2:47 left in regulation. 45-0. Laurel Highlands over Connellsville here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Timeout.
People make all kinds of mistakes with life insurance, like having some coverage but not enough to keep the family in the house, or only having life insurance through work and then losing their job. Want to avoid those mistakes? Call Allstate agent Russ Playho at 724-439-9700. Russ Playho can help you get the coverage your family needs at an affordable price. Are you in good hands? Call Uniontown Allstate agent Russ Playho today and ask for a complimentary life insurance review. Life insurance offered by Allstate Life Insurance Company in Northbrook, Illinois, and Lincoln Benefit Life Company, Lincoln, Nebraska.
Back here at Falcon Stadium, Brian Morozak, Steve Superick, and Tony Hanola. 45-0 lead. Gary Frankhauser, too. Gary, I forgot about you. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. And just to
get so used to my routine.
Just to add to what we were saying before, the Mustangs, I mean, Laurel Highlands has had some outstanding athletes throughout the years, back in the 60s and 70s, 80s, and just to never have been able to get over the top and get that conference title is, something that really is to be coveted.
Sebastian sends it away. Antoine Black on the run back from the Laurel Highlands 15. Black across the 30. As Steve said, multiple flags down as Black takes it to the 35-yard line. And now you just hope everybody gets up. Antoine hopping to his feet. Check the flags.
Holding him probably, I think that's on Rayful, I believe.
2:27 to play. Holding there against the Mustangs. 10-yard spot foul.
Meaningless at this point.
Yes.
The Mustangs just trying to keep the clock moving.
Still 13-10, by the way. Thomas Jefferson over McKee Sports. Jags still have the ball. There have been a lot of stoppages in that game. They're still in the third quarter.
That's amazing.
I think the Mustangs finally got some of the younger kids in the game.
Jags
Looks
have
like
it at the McKee Sports 25.
Whole new team in there. Number 3, Brian, at quarterback.
Noah Lyon, he was questionable coming in. Mustangs had the flu bug going around this week as well, which isn't good. Lyon with a handoff here on the near side, I believe.
Number 36.
Yep, that's Colton Wilson getting the carry, and Wilson got popped, maybe got a yard. Another Connellsville player slow in getting up.
Colton Wilson on the carry.
That was Tucker Bloom, slow to get to his feet. Bloom, a big guy, Steve, 6'4", 355. They've ended the third quarter now in McKee Sports, still 13-10. Jags over the McKee Sport Tigers.
That game might not be over when we're off the air.
No, I don't think it will be. And they're running the clock down here. 1:25 left in regulation. Mustangs probably just have to snap it 2 more times. And Lyon again with Wilson off to his left. Triple left sets, and Lyon will call his own number. He'll get hit in the backfield and driven down for about a 6, maybe 7-yard loss on the play, depending on forward progress. Now bring up third down.
Well, one more snap should do it. If they wait till it's under
40 seconds.
Yep.
The Mustangs go to 7-2 overall, 5-1 in the Big 7 Conference. They'll have a home game in the first round of the WPIAL playoffs next week. We'll find out at 2 o'clock tomorrow who they're playing. Connellsville finished their season at 2-8. 1-5 in conference play. Their 2 wins this year over Ringgold and Albert Gallatin. And they'll look forward to 2023. Mustangs will take a knee. That will just about do it. We'll have our post-game show brought to you by South Union Township Supervisor Rick Vernon. We'll have our first Federal Savings Loan Association of Greene County Super Play of the game. Also our Davis & Davis Players of the Game and final stats brought to you by Peachin's Pharmacy. So 45-0 your final score. Laurel Highlands over Connellsville. Back to tell you all about it right after this here on WMBS, the Turbo Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
We're here live at the game with Chris Parker Jr. Chris, how about this season Laurel Highlands has had this year?
Congratulations to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs on another winning season from the Parker family and all of us at Autoland Hyundai. Our customers here at Autoland are also winners because when they purchase a new or certified pre-owned Hyundai, they have peace of mind knowing they have America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain protection. After the sale is another win. Our customers experience Autoland's award-winning service department with 3-year free complimentary maintenance on all new Hyundai vehicles. In the automobile business for over 60 years and family-owned, we continually strive to win over the community by offering you the most for your trade, the best service after the sale, and a lineup of Hyundai vehicles that are IIHS award-winning safety picks. Just like the Mustang, our customers are winners, and so is our winning sales and service team here at Autoland Hyundai. So stop in and see us in downtown Uniontown, where you will always pay less to drive the best at Autoland.
How do you give hope to a child in the foster care system? It starts with your heart. That tug you feel on yours when you hear that children are waiting for a stable, loving voice to speak up for their best interests. And then it becomes your time. What started out as a feeling that maybe you could make a difference becomes the difference. Change a child's story. There is a child waiting for a volunteer like you.
Volunteer today at CasaFayette.org.
Keep your legal needs close to home. Attorney Vincent T. Berry specializes in criminal justice, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. Attorney T. Berry is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to Attorney Vince T. Berry. It will be the only call you need to make. Call 724-430-0300. That's 724-430-0300.
UPMC Centers for Rehab Services on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500. McClure & Wolf, certified public accountants. Your full-service accounting firm serving the tri-state area since 1926 is conveniently located at 538 Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Offering tax, accounting, auditing, payroll, management advisory, and estate planning services, McClure & Wolf is recognized as an industry leader in providing their clients with quality professional services. To find out more about their services, visit them online at www.mcclurewolfcpas.com or give them a call at 724-437-2000 for McClure & Wolf certified public accountants. On the go? No time to stop? That's when you'll love Peach & Pharmacy's free prescription delivery and mail service. Call 724-626-9600 or send a message and ask about free prescription delivery and mail service. Next time you have a prescription to get or need a refill, have it delivered to your home or workplace. Prescriptions at your doorstep from Peach & Pharmacy.
Peach & Pharmacy, your local pharmacy.
Don't fall behind on home improvement projects. Let First Federal of Greene County help you with the heavy lifting. Planning to remodel your kitchen or bath? Considering an addition, patio, or new roof? First Federal gives you all the tools you need. Home equity loans, construction loans, owner-builder loans, and FHA Title I home improvement loans. With offices in Fayette, Greene, and Washington counties, your loan stays here. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at the new ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, and MLS number 458729.
Back here at Falcon Stadium, 45-0 your final score. Laurel Highlands defeating Connellsville tonight. Our postgame show brought to you by South Union Township Supervisor Rick Vernon. And Steve, as your final stats, they're brought to you by Peachin's Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peachin Market. Steve?
Well, I'll read them slow because Tony's finishing up the LH ones, but Connellsville, Pisecki was just 3 out of 12, two interceptions, 62 yards. One to go on McBride for 13, the other two for Sanzone for 49 yards. On the ground, the Pisecki was sacked a couple times. He had negative 16 yards. Ruggieri had 12 yards on 4 carries, and then Giles did most of the damage, 95 yards on 15 carries. And Jalot had 7 yards on a carry. Barrett had 9 yards on a couple carries. Mickens had 3 yards on a couple carries. And for the game totals for the Falcons, had 49 offensive plays, 111 yards in rushing offense, 62 yards passing, just 173 yards total offense. Only penalized 3 times, 25 yards. For 25 yards, did have 9 first downs, but 3 costly turnovers. For the Mustangs, Gallagher 14 out of 19 for 134 yards, had 2 touchdown passes. Hoff, pretty good. 4 out of 7. Did have the 1 interception, but he had 46 yards. The Shields had 7 catches and a touchdown, 79 yards. Black had 1 catch for 5 yards. Rafel had 2 catches for 11 yards and a score. And Gallagher had 4 of those catches for 46 yards. Lehue 3 catches for 23. And DeCenzo 1 nice catch for 16 yards down by the goal line. On the ground, Gallagher 6 carries, 58 yards and a score. Wilson off the bench at the end of the game had a yard on a carry. Tucker's 49 yards on 7 carries. Hoff, nice night, 36 yards on 7 carries. And Baker, 56 yards on 5 carries and a touchdown for the Mustangs. On the total night, Mustangs had 53 plays, 194 yards rushing on 27 carries. And then there were 18 at 26 on the night for 180 yards in passing. They did have 6 penalties, a couple of those pre-snap penalties that one of the things they needed to work on for 43 yards. They did have 17 first downs and had 2 turnovers. But when they win it by a score of, 45 to nothing, it's really kind of hard to complain about anything on the bus ride home for the Mustangs.
Time now for our first Federal Savings Loan Association of Greene County super play of the game, and it was this pick 6 from Antoine Black.
Triple right set here from the 18. Piasecki's going to put it up. Looking for the end zone, a double covers, intercepted. Now the Mustangs an opportunity with a run back here, and that is Antoine Black. Has the 30, has the 40. Blockers out in front, and Black's going to try to go 100 yards for a Mustang pick 6. Antoine Black with Piasecki behind him, able to shake him off and get to the end zone for a Mustang score. 100-yard pick 6.
Actually went 104. Probably one of the best plays we've seen all season, guys.
Yeah, 104. Just, kind of broke right out of the end zone right away and then broke a couple tackles. And then he did a good job of running away from Piasecki at the end there. Looked like he was going to get caught from behind, and he just kept pulling away. And he almost tripped him up